He said Gucci Man got a black wife and she submits to him. That's funny as hell. Yeah, you right about that, man. What's going on, y'all? It's Player Talk Radio. We are in the building. Got a great show for you guys tonight. What's going on, Curlin? What's going on, Gabe? Peace, everybody. Hold on. All right. I wanted to talk about something on tonight's show, which is going to be pretty interesting. So, I bought a book a minute ago. I'm not sure exactly where I saw it, but it is an interesting book. It looks like an interesting book. What's going on, Lonnie? It was an interesting book. Um, let's see how I'm gonna roll this out. Okay, so here on Black YouTube in the Manosphere, we talk about a whole bunch of different shit. Honestly, well, we should be talking about a whole bunch of different shit, but we actually don't. And lately we've been talking about some stupid shit, and today, god damn, I got fucking lint and everything. God damn, looking a little weird on today's show. What's going on, Tampa? What's going on, Snow? And today it got a little bit more weirder, if that's a word. This is the Real House Wives of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about it. So here we talk about women, we talk about marriage, we talk about a whole bunch of different things that goes on in the manosphere. We talk about a whole bunch of brothers, situations when it comes to like dating and relationships, and when it comes down to basically being with a particular type of woman, black women in general, right? And we have a lot of barbershop talk, and we have a lot of in-depth conversations. And for some reason, with guys here in the manosphere and in this space, we think that, oh, you have to have like jawline, you have to, you know what I'm saying, you have to have like, swag, you have to have game, you have to have all these different things to attract. What's going on, Taylor? To attract a certain particular type of woman. You can have those things, but at the same time, like I said, you really don't have to have all of these things to attract the type of women that you want, right? So you see how we have to have, you said shit just got so weird, I decided to go outside. I've been telling y'all to go outside. I've been telling y'all, I've been warning y'all, I've been giving y'all game, I've been putting y'all on info and knowledge and stuff. But like I said, you gotta have like all of these elaborate ass books and how to be a high value man, how to do all of this shit, and all kinds of shit, basically, to attract women. So a couple months back, I don't know where I was, but I stumbled on a book, and on this book, one thing that I saw was this title right here. Now I don't know if y'all can see it. It's called "How to Date and Marry the Right Black Woman, a White Man's Perspective. Which black women to pursue, which ones to avoid, which one to marry." So I had to buy the book, and I didn't buy the ebook. I bought the paperback. And let me tell y'all something. This is the most thinnest book I've ever seen in my god. Nigga, this is a pamphlet. How to date. Hold on, my lights in the way. And marry a black woman. No, I didn't bring this book up before. This nigga, this the first I saw it, and I had it in my I thought it was a fake book. You know how you see like I took a picture of it, and I thought it was a fake book, but it was real, and I bought it, and it came within 2 days or like a day and a half or some shit like that, basically, right? And this is a thin ass book from a white man's perspective. And on the back, it says which black women to pursue, which ones to avoid, and which ones to marry. What's going on, Torrance? What's going on, Jug Man? So, swirling is at an all-time high, right? And it's just funny to find, a book like this, talking about, this particular topic and shit like that, right? So I'm like, okay, let me go buy this book, because I did a story a while ago about a real black swirler who went on the show, and I might share the footage from it a little bit later, depending on where the conversation goes. I know where y'all gonna take it if I drop this goddamn link. So let me get this shit out first before y'all take this shit left and shit, right? So I did this book where this black woman went on Every Way Woman, and which was like an old, like, kind of, it was a show. It had like a panel, but it was like with some white women, and this black woman went on there, and she was teaching them how to get with white men. And the funny thing is, they were like side-eyeing her, they were looking at her crazy, but they were open for the conversation. So who am I to not think I can't learn anything from this book? I've been doing this for a long time, y'all, but who am I to think that I cannot learn anything? Not even this book, this pamphlet, right? He said, if you are a white man thinking of dating a black woman for the first time, you shouldn't jump into it without getting valuable insight on the subject first. This book will give you that insight, plus important tips on how to gracefully navigate your way through the wrong ones and get you on the fastest track to the right one for successful interracial relationships, right? And those white women were side-eyeing this girl. They were like, how can you teach us how to attract our man when innately we know why our man is dating you, right? Which doesn't make him less attractive. It actually makes him more attractive it makes him more attractive in that circle, right? And I'm like, okay, well, shit, who am I? Maybe this white man got some game. Maybe he can teach me something. But there's a reason when I got this book, why I was laughing, why it's small, and why it's so thin. Nigga, you can read this in like 10 minutes, right? And shout outs to David Carroll. What David Carroll said is really true. That white skin covers up a multitude of imperfections. But I'm not here to convince you if it doesn't or not. You don't have to believe me. Now you said the right black woman. Interesting, right? So yeah, and it's a provocative title, right? So I was like, okay, all right, well, let me give this book a shot, right? And I'm like, shit, well, shit, all right, well, let's see what Jeff Brandon has to say. So, like, and I got a woman that read a couple of the chapters. Fair use. I'm using this for and this came out in 2019. I'm using this for the context of teaching. This is gonna be a teaching moment, y'all. Now, I know black people since slavery, we have this gene in us where if a black man says something, y'all won't take that advice, right? But if a white man says it, it's the gospel, it's true, blah blah blah, cool, right? So look at the table of contents, which isn't that long. Chapter 1, you got the introduction, and you got chapter 1, interracial dating with black women is unique. Interracial dating with black women is unique. Chapter 2, the first date with a black woman. Chapter 3, she likes all of your whiteness. Chapter 3, she likes all of your whiteness. Right? Chapter 4, she desires a strong white man. Chapter 5, wait a minute. Now she thinks I'm a racist monster. Why would she think that? Chapter 6, seek her family's approval, but don't try too hard because you don't have to. I added that part on. It doesn't say you don't have to, right? Chapter 7, a black woman's hair is a big deal. Chapter 8, which black woman you should avoid. Oh, that's a juicy one. Chapter 9, which black woman to pursue and marry. And then you got closing thoughts. Now, honestly, when I do stuff like this, I actually go looking for it on the internet, see if anybody read the book, see if they're talking about it. And the funny thing is I found a woman that talked about it. Now, let me see if I can find it. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. Let me go to my history, which is his story, right? Let me go to my history. Hold on. Boom. History, right? And let me pull this up real quick. Boom, right? Check this out. There is a black woman here on the internet that did. What's going on, Queens of Virtue? When are you going to join the panel? I know there's a lot of fuckery that goes on here, but I would like you to talk to some of these young brothers here and young ladies. We need you more than ever. Okay. So here is the video right here. Check this out. Let me play it for y'all. Check this out, y'all. Fair use, fair use. Shout outs to Lipstick and Books. Might reach out to her, see if she would like to be on the show. Let's check this out.
Hello, ladies, and welcome. So, today I am reviewing the book How to Date and Marry the Right Black Woman, A White Man's Perspective by Jeff Brandon. So, this is not a long book at all. It's a quick, easy read, full of common sense, in my opinion. But because common sense is not so common, I can understand why he wrote this. So, I will go through the table of contents for you. They are: interracial dating with a black woman is unique. The first date with a black woman. She likes all of your whiteness. She desires a strong white man. Wait a minute. Now she thinks I'm a racist monster. Seek her family's approval, but don't try too hard. A black woman's hair is a big deal. Which black women you should avoid. Which black women to pursue and marry, and closing thoughts. So I am going to read chapter 8, which black women you should avoid. I'm choosing to read this chapter because this book was written for men, but it is about women. So I thought that it would be helpful to read this chapter.
No, you were just
So,
trying to see what he gonna
chapter
say.
8, which black women you should avoid. In today's world, an overwhelming majority of black women are raised in fatherless, broken homes. Women who grow up in this type of environment need extra time to mature and understand their role in romantic relationships. It's the same way with men who grow up fatherless. Women who come from fatherless, broken homes have a more difficult time communicating and relating to men. They didn't see their mothers communicating with a male figure in the home while growing up. so they lack the important reference to fall back on. Without a father, women miss out on the opportunity for a strong male figure to show them love, affection, and guidance. If the Black woman you're dating didn't get those important things growing up, you can pay a heavy price for it now. She may have a difficult time trusting you. She may have a difficult time taking advice from you or respecting you. She may have a difficult time opening up to you. These things can easily destroy a relationship, no matter how strong the attraction may be. Unless she's willing to work through these issues, be prepared for a relationship with this type of Black woman to ultimately fail. Problems of this magnitude don't just go away, they need to be carefully worked through and dealt with, sometimes by a professional. A Black woman who won't compromise, or at least meet you halfway in disagreements, isn't a woman you want to enter into a relationship with. This type of woman is very flawed. In several of my past relationships, I dated Black women who presented themselves as perfect angels until we disagreed. They then turned into fire breathing she devils.
Woo!
These women have a false belief that if men don't fall at their feet when they're trying to get their way, they're the wrong men for them, or those men are controlling men. These women have convinced themselves they're supposed to run things in the relationship. This type of woman has a difficult time submitting to a man in any way, no matter how good that man treats her. Even if a man were to give his type of woman everything she wanted, anytime and every time she wanted it, she still wouldn't be happy. She would secretly resent him for being weak.
Bars.
Again, she is flawed. She will resent you for being strong and will resent you even more for giving in to her. It's a no win situation. These women are damaged. Don't waste your time and energy on them. Unless she's willing to seriously work on herself, the relationship will never work. I'll just stop here to say that I do agree with him that
Oh, you
if
do.
you are dealing with anyone, even in a friendship, who just
What's going
thinks
on,
that
D Rock?
everything is always supposed to be their way and someone who can never look at their own faults, then that is a very difficult type of person to deal with. I'll continue reading. A Black woman who can't admit she's wrong is the wrong Black woman for you. I've dated women who were so afraid of admitting to a simple mistake, they were willing to risk the entire relationship in order to not own up to it. A woman with this kind of mindset can't take responsibility and will ultimately blame you for every problem that comes up in the relationship. Thinking you're to blame for everything, this type of woman will often seek out a new white knight in shining armor to
What's
save
going on,
her.
Jedi? What's going on, Omega? Liam, what's going on?
Not realizing her lack of responsibility is a big part of the problem in the relationship. Pursuing a relationship with this type of woman is pointless. It's destined to fail. Admitting one's faults or weaknesses takes courage and maturity. A woman who can't do it is showing you she isn't stable or confident. Don't waste your charm on this type of woman. As I discussed in a previous chapter, a Black woman who
What's
puts
going
her
on, Robert?
faith in the media can't put her faith in you. In the past, I've been in relationships with Black women who loved me one day.
He said if she puts her faith in the media, she cannot put her faith in you. Damn. Continue.
And despised me the next. It all depended on the latest racially charged media story they indulged in. A Black woman who can't see through the fixed media will possibly resent you every time a racially charged news story hits. You'll find yourself constantly trying to convince her that you're not like the racist white men she's seen on TV and social media. If she can't acknowledge that the politically driven media pushes race division, she will buy into the lie and eventually turn on you. You will quickly grow tired of trying to convince her that she's being deceived and manipulated. She will ultimately see you as the bad guy, and the relationship will eventually fall apart. So that's it, ladies. That's chapter 8 of the book. And I would like to know what you all think. I think that it's a very short book, so it's a very quick read.
Ah,
Um, I guess I'll also read his closing thoughts that he has here. So, closing thoughts. My past interracial relationships taught me a few unique things about love. I found that love doesn't have a color. It transcends space, time, and cultures. When two people fall in love, it's their hearts that ultimately bond together. Race is irrelevant. I learned from experience it's the heart that keeps the relationship strong, keeps two people in love with each other, not their skin tones. Being in an interracial relationship with a Black woman will pose some extra challenges, but those challenges fail in comparison to all the great things you'll gain from being with the woman you want to be with. Remember, nothing good in life comes easy. God made all types of women, black, brown, white, and everything in between. If you're attracted to a Black woman, go for it. The right Black woman will be everything you need and more. Don't let a small thing like skin color keep you from being with the one you really want to be with. Thank you for reading this. God bless. So, I agree with what he's saying and what I read so far. Um, People do have to take responsibilities for who they are and not be easily manipulated by media, by other people's ideas, and you have to fact check things for yourself. Um, so yeah, like I said, it's a pretty short book. I do recommend it, and I just wanted to jump on really quick and do this review. So I hope that you enjoyed the review. And again, it is How to Date and Marry. Let me go back to the beginning. How to Date and Marry the Right Black Woman, a White Man's Perspective. Which Black woman to pursue, which ones to avoid, which one to marry, by Jeff Brandon. Please like and subscribe.
okay. And what I would like to say is that, if a brother was to write this book, hold on, if a brother was to write this book, that would not have been that would not have been the, the response. Now we know that, right? If a brother was to write that book, oh no, he just not strong enough. Oh no, he probably broke. Oh no, she probably just didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? So let me read a couple chapters of this book. I mean, this is a small read. It's an interesting book. I'm not gonna put the whole, you know, premise of the book out there, but what's going on? Free my jigger. What's going on? Let's take a look at it. Look at this. Chapter 2, the first date with a black woman. Let me show y'all how they don't even have to try. What's going on, DJ Moss? Because the thing is that you don't have to do all of this shit. Like David Carroll says, a white man's white skin covers up a multitude of imperfections. And when he said that, what I got from that is that he doesn't have to be perfect. He doesn't have to do all of these things. He doesn't have to tap dance. He doesn't have to. He could be imperfect. He could be just the way he is. But with you, you have to, be high earning. You have to have, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. You got to have all of this shit. Cool, right? So it's interesting to read this from their perspective, right? Because automatically, in a lot of cases, he gets respect out the gate. So he doesn't have to, do all of these different things, right? So it says the first date with a black woman. It says the first meeting with a black woman you're trying to impress can be a very exciting moment. Of course, you want to make a great first impression, but you don't want to come on too strong, no matter how friendly she appears. It could be, hold on, y'all. I'm getting hit up. Hold on. Put the phone on airplane mode. All right. He said, no matter how friendly she appears, it could be her first time out with a white man, and she may need time to get comfortable with things. Because he said he's been dating black women for 10 years, right? She'll pick up on it. Hold on. She may need time to get comfortable with things. If it's your first interracial date, try not to let it show. If you look uncomfortable, she'll pick up on it and she will begin to feel uncomfortable. Be calm and relaxed, like any first date. The more natural you are, the better the date will go. It will help her to begin to relax and enjoy herself. It's a first date, so avoid serious subjects in conversation. Try to keep things light and fun. Don't start with a dinner date. Uh-oh. White boy got game. He hip. What's going on, fasting? Uh-oh. You see that? And we've seen brothers get chewed out by saying don't start with a dinner date. It says don't start with a dinner date. Where you it says keep things light and fun. Don't start with a dinner date where you'll feel forced to talk to each other. Try to have a fun activity like putt-putt golf or a walking tour. You can both be more laid back and free to roam, not stuck in a tight setting where you're sitting across from each other the entire date. One of the biggest differences between an interracial first date with a black woman and a first date with a white woman, oh, he taking shots, is the added attention from the public. This can sometimes add an extra pressure. So try first date options that lighten that pressure. As a man, you should be running things on the date, but make sure it's done in a friendly, charming kind of way. Give her a little time to warm up to you. Because of the possible cultural differences between white and black women, she might need a little time to loosen up and get used to your personality and sense of humor. Don't make any strong romantic moves unless you get the signal from her. Again, if it's her first interracial date with a white man, she may need time to get comfortable. Pay attention to her body language. You'll know when she's feeling relaxed. Once you see she's enjoying herself and reached your comfort level, then feel free to release all the romantic charm you like. She'll be ready to open up to you. And also, be more locked in on what you're saying to her. You should be working your magic from this moment on. Fasting says, doing awesome, DJ Kuda, driving back to Houston, worked 6 days this week. Damn. Fasting on the road, man. Let's check out chapter 3 and chapter 4. Those are the only chapters we'll be checking out. He says she likes all of your whiteness. So keep in mind with what I said with David Carroll saying a white man's skin tone covers up a multitude of imperfections. Now watch this. He says some white men think they need to act black to attract black women. This is a false belief. Most of the black women I've dated in the past were very annoyed at the sight of a white man pretending to act black. Most black women who date white men are very much attracted to a white man's whiteness. Say that again. Most black women who date white men, what's going on, Tack Man? Are much attracted to a white man's whiteness. They like most of the white things about a white man. Never worry about being too white. The right black woman will like all the things that make you who you are, all of the things that make you unique. A big part of that is that you're being true. You're being true. Oh, here it is. My bad, y'all. Yeah, Wigger game fasting. Here it is. A big part of that is that you're being true to your white self. So don't put away your guitar or hard rock music collection. If that's what you're into, play them loudly. She wants to see the real you. Remember, interracial dating is all about celebrating your differences. It's about what keeps the relationship new and fun. Don't try to hide or hold back your whiteness or waste time pretending to be something that you're not. That's the opposite of what she wants from you. Chapter 4. She desires a strong white man. Most women secretly desire a strong man, whether they want to admit it or not. I've heard it said many times by black women who date white men. I like a manly man. Trust me, most black women aren't attracted to childish little man boys, quote unquote. Shaman tactic. Who wears sagging jeans. Oh, God, here it goes. Listen to this. Oh, man, here it goes. I didn't read this. I got it and I came straight to y'all. Check this out. Most black women aren't attracted to childish little man boys who wear sagging jeans hanging off their backsides. She's looking for strength from you, especially when it comes to long term. For political reasons, most media outlets try to portray the white man as shy, timid, or nerdy, anything but strong. The media, whether it's done through TV or online, is constantly working overtime to hide a white man's strength and bravado from the masses. It's not a coincidence that most American women are clueless to the fact that white men own an overwhelming majority of the world's weightlifting records. Wow. Dick measuring contest. And not only white men have held the title of the world's strongest man since 1977. I don't know. That's debatable. I can check that out. Most white men are naturally strong and masculine. It is a part of their core, partly because white men are raised with strong fathers in the home to teach them how to be who teach them how to be men. Maybe it's also genetics. I've heard some black women say they feel more feminine around white men. Whether the case may be, this natural masculine energy is why so many black women choose to date white men. Being a strong man goes far beyond physical strength. It's also mental strength and integrity. It's being able to make the right decisions at the right time, even when it's tough to do so. Being strong is about taking responsibility. It's about being there for others when they can't be strong. It's showing humility, sacrifice, and faithfulness. These are some of the things the right black woman will be searching for in you. She wants to see it because on the inside, she also sees some of the same qualities in herself. Remember, only weak women try to date weak men. The right black women will also appreciate and compliment your strength. She won't be threatened by it. She won't foolishly waste time trying to compete with you over little things. She needs to be strong. She needs you to be strong in order to consider you for a serious long-term relationship. She needs to know she can put her faith and trust in you completely, regardless of what you've heard. A real woman can never trust a weak man while getting to know you. She'll be looking for your strength. Show her you have more than enough. Interesting. Interesting. All right. I'm going to skip a couple of chapters. I might do one more. What do you guys think about that? He has a chapter called "A Black Woman's Hair is a Big Deal." And he has a chapter called "Which Black Women You Should Avoid." And they talked about that. But one thing I don't see in this book is the attitude. Let's see. Chapter 9. Which black woman to pursue and marry? Will she respect you during heated arguments? If she treats you with respect, even when she's upset or emotional, she's showing you that she has a strong foundation and she won't freak out when things get tough. This is one of the ultimate signs of relationship maturity and extremely important when it comes to sustaining a long-term relationship. Can she keep the relationship separate from the argument? If she stays focused on the argument, it doesn't use the relationship as leverage to win the argument, she's a keeper. The right black woman won't use the relationship as a weapon during the argument. She won't threaten to leave the relationship just to get her way. She realized that doing that can damage the foundation of a relationship. She can take responsibility. Here's another one. Can she take responsibility for her actions? Can she show up to her shortcomings? If she's secure enough to admit her faults, she's showing you she's a mature woman. The right black woman takes accountability for her part in the relationship. She acknowledges that it takes two people to make sacrifices in a relationship in order for it to be successful. Wow. Interesting. I'm still looking for the content creator, y'all, that made that shirt. I want the same black woman the white man gets. Because this sounds like a woman willing to work with you. Here's another one. Can she see through the media's lies? If she sees through the slanted media and doesn't let racial politics of the day get inside your relationship, she's worthy of your time and investment. The right black woman understands why the media solely focuses on racial divisive stories depicting white men as evil and racist. She knows the media is a political tool used to divide the country and fan the flames of racism. Did she grow up with a father or strong male role model in the home? If the answer is yes, she'll be more open to receiving love and affection from you. She'll be freely she will freely give her trust to you and you won't have to consistently convince her that you're being truthful when discussing things. Can she laugh at herself? The black woman who can make fun of her own shortcomings is showing humility, which is a great thing and is an important character trait to have when it comes to building and sustaining a meaningful relationship. Does she fear God? Does she have strong faith in God? These are both great qualities for a woman to have. The Bible tells us fearing God is the beginning of wisdom. If she fears God and has faith in God, she will most likely want to live her life with a certain amount of integrity, faithfulness, and kindness. Oh, faithfulness and kindness. This is the kind of black woman you want in your corner. Of course, right? My bad, y'all. And some of these words are jumbled together. This is a interesting book. I want you guys, if you can, go out and get it. How to Date and Marry the Right Black Woman. And I don't want you guys to read this with a quote unquote like I did with a racial bias, because you know what I'm saying. You know, I want you guys to read it from like a quote unquote high value perspective. You understand what I'm saying? I want you guys to hear how relationships should go, how your woman acts in another setting, because that's how they act. In comparison to reading, shout out to my boy, books like this, In Search of Good Pussy, Living Without Love, The Real Truth About Men and Their Relationships, which is a great book from Don Spheres. Reflection of a Reformed Ladies' Man, just telling it like it is, which I will do a review of this book also. So I want you guys to go out and look for, for that book if you guys would like a quote unquote meaningful relationship. But one thing I don't see in this book is her attitude. One thing I don't see in this book is her attitude. Now, the lady that went on Every Way Woman, and the link is in the chat, that was talking about that was what's going on, cut, that was talking about how to get with white men. One of the biggest chapters, what's going on, D-Rock, one of the biggest chapters that she had in her book for black women is to drop the attitude. And every so often you will see some of these relationship gurus like a She-Ra 7 or Crystalline Karazin or well, you rarely see Chloe or Paris Milan talk about this. But one of the things, or what's that lady when she was around? Who did the marriage classes? What's her name? I done forgot her name. She just disappeared. She said, fuck it. She probably on Patreon or some shit or OnlyFans. I don't care. Anyway, one thing you will see is them say, drop the attitude, because they are very much aware that with black men or quote unquote men that they consider niggas, that they have an attitude that they really don't exhibit with other men. And also, in today's dating scene, I personally have seen black women that does exhibit that attitude, that do date white men, have that attitude, but not to the degree that they have it with black men. But the white men that they're dating, yeah, Nicole Michelle, there you go, Rissa. Thank you, love. Nicole Michelle. Um, you know what I'm saying? They don't have it with them, or they have it with them, but not to the degree that they will have it with a black man. But the white guy actually likes that attitude because that quote unquote makes her black. See, I studied human behavior and like relationships and relationship dynamics and stuff like that. And one of the things that I've noticed is that, especially in interracial relationships, is that some white men love their women black, and some black women like their men white. And what I mean by that is, because there's nothing wrong with interracial relationships, but I'm just kind of pointing out, the differences in between the, interracial relationships. Um, you know, One thing that I noticed is that they like the stereotypes. And the thing about liking certain stereotypes is it breeds a sense of comfort. You know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, the veal being up. Now, one thing Nicole Michelle really talks about, and a lot of these dating coaches talk about, is, teaching women how to do it. What's going on, Brother Scotty? Hold on. What's going on, everybody?
What's
Teach
up? What's up, Cuda? How you doing, bro?
Another day, man. Another day on these YouTube streets, man.
I'm
But
good, man. Salute to you, bro, and salute to the
most def,
panel.
most def. Salute to you, man. We gonna open up the panel. Give me 1 second. I want to drive this home real quick. Is basically, you know, um, do it how the white woman does it. Find security that way. Get into the marriage, and then as soon as you get into the marriage, you can let it all out. You can let it go. Because if that man was to divorce you or whatever, or you were to divorce him, you can get whatever you want out of it. So they tell you how to do it all the way up into marriage, and then as soon as you get married, what's going on, Chaos? You can let it all out. So we got two brothers here. What do you guys think about that? Going all the way up into marriage, and then as soon as the ink dries on that piece of paper, it can switch at any moment, and will most likely be liable for it.
Uh, I'm gonna say this. Most men, or women in general, you know, I think when they start to date, they gotta know the right man they getting involved with, and I
Mhm.
think men, a lot of times, us as men, we want to have fun still. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? Whether we want to be bachelors, whether we want to be in a committed relationship, we want to have fun
Right.
because our main. I was just on a panel just a few minutes ago having this same conversation. Kuda, is
Mm-hmm.
that what most men gotta understand? We is just born to be conquerors.
Okay.
That's it. We are born to be conquerors.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to a woman, we want to conquer every beautiful woman we see.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we can't conquer every beautiful woman we see.
Right.
Sometimes we got to use them as motivational keys for
Right.
our life. But
Right.
a lot of times we want to conquer a lot of women. That's why we can't be in a committed relationship for so long because it's not going to work out. We got habits. And
Right.
beautiful women sometimes is a man's bad habit. So,
Now, what you're saying though is, in a lot of cases, in a man's nature, and I see that gets suppressed. You know what I'm saying? Patrice O'Neal talked about how when you get into a marriage, right, you give away your boat, or like a relationship, you give away your boat. Like a woman never gives away her boat. And what I mean by that is that, you know, beauty attracted that man to that woman. And it's not like if she gets into a relationship, it's like, okay, well, her beauty's cut off to the rest of the world. No, her beauty is still there. She can still pull niggas even while she in a relationship. But as a man, it's like, oh, well, you got to be faithful. You know what I'm saying? You can't, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to give away your boat. Your commitment is basically telling her that, okay, I'm faithful to you. I'm not cheating. I'm not doing nothing, no big wild shit out here in the streets. I'm committed to you. You know what I'm saying? But she doesn't necessarily have to give up, because I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, fellas, and y'all might not want to hear this, especially if you date an attractive woman. But shit, even the average woman, she got a phone full of niggas.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you got a phone full of women or not, she got a phone full of niggas, man, and an inbox full of niggas. So yeah, and it's like the best thing you can do is just trust yourself, man. You don't have to really, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you could put trust in her, like, you got to be, like, especially to deal with the relationship with you, you got to be to the point that if she does something and you find out, you don't necessarily have to think about it 24/7, but if she does something and you find out, she know you're going to bounce. She know that it's over. She, is not about what you got to know about what you finna do.
But you know something, Coda? This is the thing that we get fucked up as men, and I think, even as women, is that we gotta stop thinking we equal when it comes to the cheating thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because men can't be whores. Let's get this clear. Men cannot be whores. Because, like I said, a man's duty is to go conquer. A man's duty is like, if the Bible says a man, if King Solomon had 700 wives, right? A lot of men, they that's their prototype to having a lot of women. That's why you have Hugh Hefner, that's the Playboy Mansion with a bunch of beautiful women. It's because it's the culture of men. This is our nature. We are conquerors. Women, that's not their nature to be conquerors, to have a total of 1,500 husbands and 500. No, that's not their nature.
Well, I will say this though. Hold on, we got a little bit of background, a little bit of feedback. But what I will say is this though. Men naturally, I wouldn't say they can't be whores, but the way, especially in the modern society, and I would say even back then, the way certain dudes, you know what I'm saying, certain dudes go about it, it does have a whorish, you know what I'm saying, like a whorish undertone. You know what I'm saying? Like you got dudes, you have dudes that go through what's called a delayed hoe phase. And a delayed hoe phase, I think a lot of those dudes, they can be hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like if a guy wasn't really out here, quote unquote prosperous with women, and he wait till later on in his life, and then he goes after the what's going on, Omega? He goes after, he start reacting to choosing signals and stuff like that, because some of these dudes don't get women until they actually get into a relationship, which is crazy.
That's true. That's true. I think a lot of times, if a man goes out with his girlfriend that he's been with, like, you got a lot of men that have been with they woman from high school to college, and they may work at a job, and they see a attractive woman at the job, and it might be some chemistry there, that he might end up sleeping with the woman and fall in love with her. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you listen to some of these classic R&B records. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those records is telling you that the dude may cheat on his wife, his girlfriend. He not gonna stay loyal to the woman that he's with, even though they may been together for how many years.
Right.
So I get what you're saying, Kuda. But a lot of times, I think as men, we have temptations, man. And that's the problem. We have a temptation, which is beautiful women. That's our biggest weakness.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Well, that's why a man must have the strength to overcome. He should not let that, what's it say? Make your weakness your strength. So if you know that beautiful women are your weakness, you must overcome it. Because you just said earlier, right? Men are conqueror, right? You must conquer your weakness too.
Well, I think dudes need to get it out of their system too. Also, because sometimes it's not you being a weak man. Sometimes it's that you got to get that shit up out your system.
Yeah, and that's why I say you have to know yourself. The problem, and that's why I tell you, most of the time people follow the influence of others. They don't look at themselves in the mirror and be like, okay, you know, what is it about me, right?
Mm.
What needs to be done? And that's why if you think about it, that's why we in a man's we have a lot of conflict. Why? Because you see some men, they're not promiscuous, or meaning they're not the kind of men who sleep with a bunch of women, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are quote unquote boyfriend material, right? But they'll look around their homies, they'll be like, oh, I'm smashing left and right? So they're like, hey, you know what? Maybe let me try to pump and dump, right? But it's not their nature. So they can't do it. So, on one perspective, people will be like, well, everybody in the manosphere, right? Or everybody who's going to go MGTOW, men going their own way, that means they all just want to pump it up, right? But then at the same time, be like, well, wait a minute. Some guys, it's not their nature. So when they try it, it doesn't work because it's not who they are. Some men can handle having the I'll quote unquote call it emotional trauma, dealing with a bunch of women, breaking their hearts. Some men can do it. Some men are ruthless. I don't care. I'm
And,
here, playing in my seat.
I get what Fasting is saying, and I kind of agree. You have men that are remorseful, that basically, will look at a woman and say, I can't do that because she a good woman. But you got men that are remorseless, that's very ruthless, and that won't care about the emotions and just doing what they do is the pump and dump method. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And a lot of
Yep.
times, I don't think it's anything wrong with pumping and dumping. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm.
think that if it's really done right, it's done right. But me personally, I'm the type of guy I look at it maybe without pumping and dumping, let it be a friends with benefits. I think most single people need to be friends with benefits with a woman
Yeah,
instead of
you gotta
trying to
have
get
one.
into a
Yeah.
relationship. Yeah,
Yeah.
because the relationship thing is not working. Not in this day and age. Not with the marriage. It's not working. People are not loyal to their partners. People are still going their own way, cheating on their partner. It's no honesty. It's no loyalty. See, if I deal with a woman, I want to deal with a woman that understands. Listen, I'm going to do me. You can go and do you. You know what I'm saying? No strings attached.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I can wake up in the morning, feel good, and if I want to go deal with another woman, listen, hey, that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? You could do you. If you don't like it, so what? I'll find somebody that will like it. It's
Right.
what it is. And that's what I think a lot of men need to start finding. Woman that has no problem with your lifestyle. Stop looking for women that's going to have a problem with your lifestyle.
I
Hey,
mean, because 9 times out of 10, they live in the same lifestyle. You just don't know. Well, a lot of guys just don't think like that.
Facts.
They don't know about it.
hey, DJ Kuda, I wanted to
Yeah.
add something
Yo,
on what you said earlier. And
Yeah.
this is on a serious note, and hopefully, because I always say there's a lot of people out here who are hypocrites, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, your channel is called Player Talk Radio, where you give men tips and all that stuff, right?
Yes.
And when you were talking about how young men, right, like many men want to quote unquote relive their youth because they never got to do certain things.
Yes.
I'll use myself as an example. I'm a Bible person, right? So I was brought up in a mentality to be an upright man. And when it comes about marriage, that's when you're going to be out there looking for women, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in high school, I had a few crushes here and there, right? But I never, quote unquote, what you call date. It wasn't until I went to college, then I started, was courting women, all that stuff. But even in high school, I'll look around, I'll hear advice from guys. They say, well, when you're young, you want to get out there, practice, right? Practice the whole thing about communicating with women and all that stuff, right?
Yeah. Get you some starter
Yeah.
bitches. Yep.
Even though English was my second language, I had to be out there and be social. Now,
Yeah.
when it came to being social, I had no problem. The dating coding, that was my struggle. And not only that, my beliefs. Because
Mhm.
my beliefs is like the only time I will quote unquote try to court is when I'm looking for a wife.
Mhm.
But when I was in college, I was like, you know what? As an adult man, I gotta be out there, expose myself out there and stuff like that. But still, my beliefs was a foundation. Now, from a lawman, right? Like you give advice. Because I'll put it this way, there's a time where, as a man, when you're about your business, trying to, better your life, right? Increase your wealth, per se, focus on your goal about your future.
Yeah.
You won't have, there's going to be a moment in your life where you won't have time for women.
Hey, fast, and
You won't
I
have
agree.
time.
I agree.
And then the problem is, many guys, they're in a time in that gap in their life where they should be focusing on their pockets and their future to establish themselves.
Your mission
They
and goal.
want to mix. They want to have two goals at one.
Yeah.
But they don't understand that women take up most of your time. And
Yeah.
I tell you, back in 2015, from 2015 to 2018. I put 4 years because when I moved to Houston, I was looking for a job. For 4 years of my life, no dealing with women. How many men out there can actually admit that they had no time? I mean, no time. I was traveling regional. I was going from state to state. There was no time for quote unquote women. I was focused myself.
Fair. Let me say this, and this is a good jewel for the men on the channel, right? Men need to start doing what boxers do. You know what boxers do? They need to start doing. If you dealing with a woman, you basically, you have sex with her one time, and then you get focused on your business.
When you're training, you gotta stay away from her.
You gotta stay away from her. Isolate yourself. You gotta isolate yourself from women. Get on your mission and your goal and your purpose. You gotta have the mentality of a boxer. And a lot of men don't want to have mentalities of a boxer. They want to go deal with women, and then they want to focus on their mission and purpose. You can't focus on your mission and purpose and your end goal fooling around with women, because they're going to throw you off course. You get caught up in the relationship, get caught up with her emotions, get caught up with the BS. Do like boxers do. Deal with her once and then go on to your mission and purpose. And when the next month comes, deal with her each next month. A month period. You have to have a year period. Sometimes you got to have a year period.
Yeah.
You can't just deal with a woman constantly and thinking you're not going to be thrown off your mission and purpose. That's the problem with a lot of men.
Because women they're not going to go anywhere. Remember, we're men. A man can be 60-year-old and still deal with 18 to 30-year-old woman. And look, guess what? And that's what I tell guys. Guess what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you look like. A woman is a woman is a woman. You never lose. The only way you're gonna lose if you're stuck in your head, you tell yourself it's over. That's it. But like I said, we're living in a society that is fast food and it's against men. That's why we have all this incel and all this stuff. The whole thing is people are not honest with themselves. That's why most of the time I stay quiet. When I'm a DJ panel. But I've come to realize that we have a lot of hypocrites in the manosphere. That's why a few months back I was saying,
purple. Faster. We got a lot of purple pill men in the manosphere.
Not even purple. We have a lot of
blue.
incels in deny.
Yeah.
Incels in denial.
Blue and purple. I like to say blue and purple. Cooler. You know why? Yeah. Because they have the red pill mindset, but they do blue pill shit.
Well, they call it ciphers. You know how Cypher was twirling. Yeah, they twirling the stake around and they want to go back into the matrix and they wish it was real and stuff like that. I mean, I think a lot of men here spent a longer time wanting the fantasy than the actual reality. You know what I'm saying? They spent more time in the matrix than outside of it. What's going on, McLevin? What's going on, General?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man? You guys want to jump in?
Peace.
Yo, man, I don't. Man,
I know y'all. I know somebody gonna bring it up. What's been going on within the past 48 hours? So
Oh,
I'm
that whole
I'm
Jessica
trying to
X
stay
thing.
away
I've
from
been
that one.
watching that. I've been watching that, Cuda. I was in the bushes.
That shit
I
is
was
silly,
working
man.
hard on my channel, and I was in the bushes watching the whole Jessica X, thinking she deity. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? How
this
can
guy
she
said he
said
was in the bushes. God damn.
I was in the
Hell
bushes,
yeah.
man? I was like, wait a minute, how are they gonna confuse a woman that's from the UK with a woman that's from Florida?
From
Like,
Miami, man.
from Miami. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Is we really that serious, man?
Bro,
Is we really
that's
that
why
serious?
I tell niggas they need to get up off this goddamn StreamYards like that, because StreamYards will, it'll play with your voice in certain, you know what I'm saying? StreamYards is not
Yeah.
perfect, you know what I'm saying? Certain, and then at the same time, it wasn't even StreamYards. It was, how she said certain words and stuff. And like now you got voice analysts, and we flew such and such in from the UK to analyze her voice to see if
Yeah,
it's authentic.
I was like, look
Like,
at this
nigga.
goofy
Man, that
shit.
sounds like a
Yo,
big
I was
conspiracy,
like,
man.
look at this goofy. It was crazy. I said, look at all these goofy ass dudes. Like
Yeah.
they really don't like this girl. And they always, I'm like, damn, y'all dudes was like, oh yeah, we got her. We got her. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all need to cut it out. Then I was watching, I thought Fantastic was really beefing. And I saw what Fantastic, shout out to Fantastic, man. Shout out to Fantastic. That shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was funny. I ain't gonna
Man,
lie.
you know,
Oh
for a
man.
lot of red pill people, they sure falling for a lot of trolling, a lot of
Yeah, all the
bullshit.
red pill shit niggas talking, then it's like, bro, this is what y'all want
Like
to talk about. All because
like
niggas didn't
how
want to
things
upgrade.
Hey,
All because niggas
how's
didn't want to
nobody see
upgrade,
this
man.
coming? Like how do you
Hey,
not see
Kuda,
this coming?
90% of quote unquote self-proclaimed red pillars are not red pillars.
I
They're
told y'all the
liars.
fallouts are coming. I said
They're
the fallouts are
liars.
coming.
They frauds. They frauds. I'm gonna say this. Kuda. I've been watching a lot of these dudes for years, man.
Mm.
And what I peep with these dudes is they say they one thing, but they the other. You know what I'm saying? Just look by their movements, hear what they say. Yeah, they might be saying the right things, but they just act. It's like, I'll give you a perfect example. It's like, I love the rapper Nas.
Right.
Some of what he says in his music is red pill shit.
But then
But
he
what
got
he does
police
is blue
tattooed
pill.
on it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he does blue pill shit. So it's the same thing when I look at some of these dudes. It's like, y'all do blue pill shit. Y'all might talk that red pill shit, but it's not red pill. It's just you doing blue pill shit. And you just don't want to, you want to deny and say, nah, we red pill, but it's fake. It's just fake
Well, you
shit.
gotta take it with a grain of salt. Even some of the things I say, even I gotta take myself with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? We talk shit on here 24/7. When you what's going on, Spawn? When you going on when you get on the internet, or you in a platform where where shit talking is the norm, you know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. So I take this whole space with a grain of salt.
That's a
But there
fact.
is a lot of red pill shit that dudes have talked about, and you know what I'm saying, and I don't come on no goddamn YouTube to date. Like that's too close to dating at work. You understand what I'm saying? You don't
Yeah.
date bitches at work unless you know what you're doing. And I already broke how to really do that, but I told you, don't do that shit, because the thing is that you put a motherfucker directly in charge of your reputation. You put her in charge of your bag. You put her in charge of a whole bunch of stuff that she not ready to. You understand what I'm saying? And not even that. You shouldn't even put somebody in a position like that.
Don't
Yeah.
share what you eat. That's the saying, right?
Yeah, you don't shit where you eat. You don't
Yeah.
sell. You know what I'm saying? You don't sell where you
I
stay.
don't. Hey, yo,
Yeah,
You
you
know,
don't.
a lot of these dudes, is reckless, man.
Yeah,
you know what amazes me the most? What
yeah.
amazes me the most is in this space over the course of the last 18 months, we've seen this play out
The
a
same way.
myriad of times.
Yeah.
We've seen the back chats get niggas and females, men and women in this
And
space
emails and
caught
stuff.
up.
Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
emails and who's trying to get flued out and who's trying. When are motherfuckers going to learn that people in this space are not genuine? They only want to bring you down for the most part. Why would you even take the chance of dealing with a female content creator if you are supposed to be in the manosphere?
Hmm.
Is it that fucking serious?
It might just be, man.
Why no, it's not. Why would you take a chance of some female jumping in your DMs after being up on your show and then you having a whole conversation with her, knowing that she could have the potential to out you and do damage to the content or your reputation that
Yeah,
you're
y'all
putting
about to
out.
y'all about to
As a
see chat
female,
logs and all kinds of stuff. Y'all about to see pleas being caught, all kinds of shit.
as a female, why would you even do that with a male content creator? We should have known we had R Gate, now we got J Gate, then we got P Gate, and y'all can put the initials to the
Yeah.
words that I'm using, right? Now you got P Gate, R Gate, J Gate. You got all these different gates that are open now, and motherfuckers still are not learning. You're just not learning.
Yeah.
I'm not even a fucking content creator, but I'm not gonna out anybody. I've had females that back in the day before YouTube changed, you could send people messages, and you remember that on
Mm-hmm.
actual YouTube. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I've had
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers jumping back there and ask for my email, my phone number, all kind of shit. I've had personally I've had all kind of shit happen. All
Mm-hmm.
kind of females like, hey, I saw you, I heard you on the panel. I just wanted, if I get to know you and how you doing, where you at, and all this shit. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool. Block, delete. Because I know
Right.
what it's gonna be. I know people look for shit to hold over your head. It amazes me how you have a group of people that are supposed to be intellectuals and educated professional people. It amazes me how they're consumed with finding out information about other people just because they don't like their talking points or they don't like a person for whatever the fuck the reason is. And now you won't cam up, but you want to force someone else to cam up. That's borderline fucking retardation.
Well, I mean, that's even the thing that I was talking about. Half the people here don't even have the means to cam up. They don't have the equipment to cam up. You know what I'm saying? And like the whole gear thing. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, like I was saying, we could have got back to the fuckery. I was just telling people, yo, upgrade y'all equipment, man. Like there's a whole bunch of struggle panels around here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, I want to talk shit, but I can't hear you. But come down and come back up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Yeah, that's wild. I'm just saying. I don't
You
understand.
can't even talk. You can't even get your shit talking in HD.
I don't understand how you're going to try to force somebody to do something that they don't want to do because you are just so hell bent on seeing what that person looks like just so you can talk shit.
Well, I knew this was coming before it even came. You know what I'm saying? Just because how dudes are here. What's going on, Disrespectful 6? Shouts to Disrespectful 6. He says she is fake. You are getting played. Do your homework. Stop getting blue balls over and that, bro.
What was that?
Hey, Koda, Diddy channel is gone. I wonder
Yeah, I
what
saw
happened.
that.
Some
That's
people
crazy.
are saying
He
they
probably took
flagged
it
it
down.
for hate speech.
He probably just took it down. You can go. You can go incognito.
Oh, you mean like
on
make it
YouTube.
go private or
your whole channel can go incognito on YouTube. But this is the thing.
like
I don't
Obsidian
even.
did it too. Obsidian
I
did
don't.
that
I
too.
don't.
I remember.
Bro. I'm not invested. Like, and she's been over here so many times, and you know what I'm saying, I'm cool with her. I don't care if she's fake or not. I don't care. I'm not trying to date. You dig? I'm not trying to date. I'm not on here for dating.
But Kuda, honestly, that really shows the narcissistic side of some of these black women in this space. That's really what it is. It's about jealousy. It's about I have to know what she looks like so I can compare what I look like compared to her.
Yeah, she got real estate in these dudes' brains, man. I be typing her name in certain search engines on certain websites just to see if she comes up. She comes up. I'll be like, damn. Shout outs to Jessica. She getting the bag.
The knife don't pop up no more?
I
said the knife doesn't pop up anymore?
The knife? Oh, it's a type of knife?
Yeah. Her name.
Yes. Isn't it like a blade? Like a certain type of blade or something? Yeah. I don't even see that. Like, you know?
she beat the algorithm now.
Yeah, Jessica done made it.
Yeah.
You know? So
And that's
you know,
that right there. I also would like to think that that's a problem too for some of the female content creators. They're so hell bent on trying to destroy her because she has reached a certain moniker of success in this space.
mhm.
I had a conversation earlier on a platform, and Celeste just happened to be there.
Mm.
And we didn't really get into that conversation. It was about another conversation, but I couldn't help but to just think to myself, like, how childish really all this shit is.
Yeah.
Well, you won't cam up. We got to know who you are. We don't know if you're a boy, or we don't know if you're a girl. We don't know if you. But some of them that are demanding her to cam up are hiding behind not even pictures of who they are. They're hiding behind avatars themselves.
What's going on, Stoic? Yeah.
So, man, like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying you gotta have women in y'all real life so y'all won't be doing shit like this on the internet, man. You gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like why are y'all this invested?
Kuda, you have to remember, I'm telling you,
I asked the same question this time last year. My bad, go ahead.
mental illness is real. Some
You are
people's
absolutely
life
right,
is
Pat.
more real on online. Bro, think about this, DJ Kuda. Somebody you've known all your life, let's say from high school, because of the
There's that
freaking
little motherfucking
election,
soldier.
they disown your friends. Like your friendship is over because of the freaking election. Think about this. Just think about this. Your homie of 20 years, just because you voted the other candidate that he's against, your
Stop
friendship
talking
is
to you.
over.
Yeah, stop talking
Online,
to
no,
you.
not even face to face. Freaking Facebook. Just think about it. I don't know, man. Let it all burn. It's over.
not even that. It's not even that serious. You know, even with the election, it's not even that serious. None of this shit is serious.
That Kuda, it's. But you know, you want to know the good thing about this, Kuda? I've never met you, but because of this platform, we created some kind of friendship. But watch this.
Yes.
I tell people, some people they don't know how to be friends. I don't have to meet you for you to be my homie. Why? There is a mutual respect. Why? You have some people who are closer to you who are even worse. They won't treat you in real life like they should, but they're gonna go online and do it to some stranger online. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, we have a lot of mentally ill people who have a twisted sense of reality. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. It's simply put, mental illness. That's all there is to it.
That's what you. So you would say the manosphere has a mental illness.
We have a lot of mentally ill people in this space, and their voice is louder than those who are sane. That's what the manosphere is getting bad, right? Why? Because we have a lot of mentally ill people who are giving this place a bad name.
I agree with fasting, but you also have some individuals who are not only mentally ill. You also have some very inexperienced, juvenile-minded individuals in this space as well.
Yeah.
You also have incels in this space as well, because you can't tell me that if you are a 30 or 40, 50-year-old fucking male or female who's supposed to be an intellectual person, who's supposed to be able to have intellectual conversations, you can't tell me that you would be so consumed with a person that you would just hinder them and badger them and disagree. The way motherfuckers disagree. Now, I've disagreed and I've argued with a few people as well. I'm not saying that I'm any better than anybody else. What I am saying is that I'm not consumed enough to want to know what fasting looks like.
Right.
I'm not consumed with fasting to where I'm like, oh, you don't cam up. Go cam up. I'm not consumed with fasting enough to where I want to challenge him on how much money he donates. I'm not consumed with I'm just not, man. That's juvenile shit.
Hey, the general, I actually know what truck you drive. The license plate is "I love my life," so I'm coming after you, Journal. Watch out.
Right.
Check your
Yeah.
six.
Like, are you
He said, check your six.
yeah, I know, right? But are you absolutely? But I mean, you know, if we have a disagreement, I'm going to just follow you around from panel to panel to panel to panel every time I see you, and I'm going to just make your digital life a living hell. That's what I'm going to do.
Man.
I'm not going to let you rest until you cam up. I'm not going to let you get away with just doing content or being a participant on somebody's panel until you cam up. I'm going to follow you around until
Well,
you do
this
what I want you to
situation,
do.
I watched, this situation has exposed a lot of different things. It exposed a lot of guys. It exposed a lot of women. It's exposed the whole space. Like this situation has done the space in and turned it into Love and Hip Hop.
But hey, what's up?
He said she stormed out of the house and slammed the door when she seen your two MAGA hats on the.
Yeah, I swear to God, yeah, she got mad about it.
But they don't even know what they're mad for. The only thing, he's racist.
No, I just got it just like the mega hat.
Cut to the chase. What's up, man?
And the sad part is that the MAGA hats be like the freshest hats.
Yeah, I use
hats be fresh as shit though.
I like with the mega hat, I just style them because I think people get petrified of the mega hat. I just wear it to the side, wear it backwards. I just use it as like I just mock the mega hat. Yeah, I just mock it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy one and wear one. What is it in this holiday season, especially with how they. Hey, Kuda, my prediction might happen, man.
It makes the perfect Christmas gift.
Hey, my prediction might happen, Kuda. What did I say? Yeah, election might be canceled, and look what's happening. The ballots.
Yeah, I mean, I slowly see people walking down to what you've been saying,
bro. I'm just sitting back. I'm like, as slowly as we reach the end of 2020, I'm like, my prediction is becoming loud and clear because the whole thing is, if they call out the fraud, that basically cancels the election. Why? Because they'll have no trust to be like, well, we found something fraudulent, right? The winner takes all.
I noticed too, they're talking about as soon as Biden gets in, they want him to forgive student loans, which is hilarious. And that's your tax dollars, man. Like you got dudes that didn't even go to school gonna be paying for that out of their tax dollars. They like to use your money to use your money.
Yeah,
which is hilarious.
Communism. But I think that Trump might beat them to the punch because when Trump, remember when he sent us the $1,200, the journalists, they asked him about student loan, and all he say, I've got great news for all the students out there. He say for the Americans who have student loan, he say I have a very good news for y'all. He said just be patient, and that was the last thing he say for student loan. So we'll see, but I'm just saying. There are a lot of things that are happening that we should focus on, right? Like DJ could have brings up, right? We're in a manosphere, right? It's supposed to be men. Are men out here getting the message to prepare for this winter, seeing what's going on in the country? I mean, isn't it a man's duty to prepare? Shouldn't that be one of the focus of the quote-unquote manosphere? Giving men advice, hey, this is what's coming.
Bro,
Winter's coming.
We're trying to online date, and we're wondering if an avatar is real. Dudes are not preparing for shit.
Hey, but this is what I think about. I was talking about this earlier. I think a lot of men are just deprived of women in this space because YouTube is the last place I would go.
What? Hell yeah.
To
try to date. Yeah,
I would do something locally before I go to YouTube. I just go on like a little site locally that I can get women that's really in my vicinity.
As a matter of fact, any woman I'm talking to, this is why I'm glad I figured this out before I brought any women on here. Any woman that I'm talking to, I'm glad I don't associate them with this space or really have them around the space like that.
Yeah, that's smart. But a lot of men, they they act like this the only place they have access to women. So if you're a content creator, no reason why you should be. I don't even go back and forth with women in private. I just don't. I don't put my email out there. There's no way you can reach me. If you can't say it under my video, I don't need to be back chatting with women. I don't need to exchange phone numbers. And a lot of people get exposed, and it's just sad. I'm like,
cut to
God
the
damn.
chase. No, this is their life. Remember, we talk about the matrix, right? You know how the matrix you have to plug in to go into the matrix.
Well, this is the thing. My bad, Fasting. I'm gonna let you finish your analogy, but this is the thing. This is the most attention some people ever got in their life. This is the most notoriety, the most fame, the most almost anything that people got in their life, or not even. It don't even have to be the most. It's current. Is relevant. You understand what I'm saying? This is the most people ever got out of something in their lives. So you know what I'm saying?
So you saying that 100 people in a chat room on a live stream, that's the most?
Yes, this is entertaining.
Damn.
This is good internet.
Yeah.
This is more entertaining than Love and Hip Hop. This is people's lives, man.
Yeah.
A lot of these.
You don't understand people's livelihood.
A lot of these people have never played any sort of high school sports for the men and the women. A lot of these women have never been like picked for cheerleading or gymnastics. A lot of these women did not get any attention coming out of high school. A lot of men didn't get any attention coming out of high school. They weren't a part of any clubs, or for the ones who did not go to college, they didn't, you know, if they did go to college, they just went and did what they were supposed to do and got the fuck out of there. They wasn't a part of any organizations. And so, yes, this is the most attention that some of these people have gotten ever. And for them not to even hear your real name called because you're using a pseudo name and an avatar. So for some of them, you're not even getting the attention. The little picture that you got up and whatever name you're going under, that's who's getting the attention. You can tell the ones that are starved for attention. Your caricature.
Yeah,
exactly. Thank you, fantastic. You can tell the ones who have not gotten the
you
attention
call me
because
fantastic.
damn, Cuda.
God damn.
I mean, Cuda. But
it's all good.
But you can tell the ones who have not really gotten any attention growing up in their young adulthood or as grown people, because as soon as certain people come on a panel or one that comes on a panel, niggas lose their mind. They go ape shit bananas. It's like, I gotta get it. Let me tell her. Let me be the one to fucking bust her bubble. And I'm like, wow, man, is it that serious? Like, for real.
Yeah, it's like
it goes from a conversation to a person, like somebody did to me on another panel. It went from a conversation to a personal attack. And then when personal attack came back, you know, motherfuckers want to jump up and say, oh, you can't do that. And niggas in the chat say, oh, that's wrong. You can't do that. Like, well, goddamn. Like I said,
this space is like the church. This space is just like the church.
Yep, I'm gonna make my statement and I'm gonna pass the mic. Women only want things to be equal as long as they have the advantage.
Yeah. But that's the thing. This space is just like the church. People have a reason for being here. You can literally go to everybody in church. What brought you here? You understand what I'm saying? Fasting, you crazy as hell. Shout outs to Fasting though. But this is what I'm saying. This space is like the church. And you know, what's going on, Kane? Going back to what you're saying, I posted a quote that I quoted back in 2014, a minute ago. And I don't know where I got this quote, because 2014, I can't remember that far back. But what I said was, when you're used to privilege, equality feels like oppression. Really bite into what I just said.
Oh yeah.
When you're used to privilege, when you're used to being privileged, when you're used to getting special treatment, being equal feels like oppression. So y'all can try to bite into that, and y'all can try to make the analogy, you know, with that. But like I said,
Kuda,
man,
you see my face?
Yeah.
That's me. That was me last year.
You better take it down, man. They're gonna be in the back chat.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Oh, look at Fasting. Look at his face. Look at his African face."
I like your kente cloth.
Yeah, that wasn't about the Shiki. That's why I'm saying, like, once I get my jawlines fixed up, I'm gonna be coming up, and guess what? I'm gonna be more handsome than Kevin Samuel. Don't worry. It's not me wearing a suit. I'll be wearing a dashiki. And you know what? Maybe next time I may wear an African. What's that?
You're not chewing enough gum.
No.
You gotta chew some more gum.
Hey, that's weird. Man, that's weird. That jawline. That's I never heard that in real life. The jawline term. I'm like, damn.
Jawline nigga. Hey, it's in a way, I think you're a jawline. You're naturally skinny. Just don't eat it all donuts. You might look like a Carl Winslow from Family Matters. You want to do? You don't want to do that.
That's still not gonna stop women. Women are gonna screw whatever they want. You know.
Yeah. Cool. Like
they have the option to.
DJ Kuda. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Some people they've created. You know how when you were a little kid, right? You take like a toy and then you imagine in your head like when you're playing. That's why a lot of people are doing like I say. I have my ears in a cloud, right? I go to different. I'm listening to. I'm like, they're speaking like gospel to the point where they believe their own imagination. I'm sitting there. I'm like, you know, I live in a real world. Even though I do trucking, right? I'm always busy. I know people. I'm like, what reality are these people living in?
Yeah, you get up and go outside. So when people saying some bullshit, it's like, well, it don't really go like that. But okay.
DJ Kuda, I'm telling you. You know what's the saying? You know when you're telling so many lies, you know what will happen? You slip up and tell the truth. Why? When you're lying, you have to remember lie.
Yeah.
Kuda, I've heard like I'm not the whole doxing. I'll just tell you. I won't say names. Those same people who will talk crazy like that, you hear them be like, "This is what happened to me in my childhood." And then I'll be like, oh, it makes sense. That's why you think the way you think. And a lot of people, I'm telling you. A lot of people,
man. But see, that's the thing, man.
Y'all just need to fast.
No, but not even just that. What I'm saying is that, you know, after a while, because even being here, like, even like, you know, like y'all be seeing, I know how to get to the right questions. I know how to ask the right questions. I know how to get certain information. And that's the game. I know how to, you know, get information out of people. You know, that's an uncanny ability that I have, right? Just by asking the right questions. And it's not even about, and it's not even offensive neither, is getting people to willingly offer up that information about themselves, right? Not trying to pry or do nothing like that. And then when it start going down the road to their childhood and shit like that, you know, I get the answers that I want, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's not my job. I'm not here for that. You know, when I was talking to Vision and stuff, and he was, you know, kind of breaking down certain things and getting into, you know, the trauma and the hurt. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Well, this is what you need to do to change it, bro. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not, you know, you need to seek professional help for some of the stuff that you got going. I'm not a psychiatrist. They come here, it's like the church. They come here to hear somebody preach, you know, with a like mind. They come here to hear people say, you know, F women, and you're good the way you are. You don't have to change. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to work on yourself. You don't have to do none of that. She should have seen the greatness in you and all this other shit, right? And they come here to hear all of this information and stuff like that. But you're not a psychiatrist. I'm not here to I mean, you know, you only come to places like this when you ready to wake up and you ready to gather knowledge and learn. You're not, you know, once this place stop being a place of teaching, once you start challenging people and you're still subscribed to them and you're not moving on to better content creators, or you're not evolving, or you're not growing, or you didn't learn anything. This has been a year later and we're still talking about avatars.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it. I look about that situation. Everybody's talking about. Everybody say they be productive on YouTube. Everybody say, man, I'm being
though. Because when I really put the production conversation on the table, I got chased out of space. Oh, you talking? Oh, you a game nigga, so you know you can't. You know what I'm saying? No, not everybody want mics. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what y'all got going on. This is what the Manosphere funded, man. This is what y'all funded. Y'all funded this. That's another thing. Y'all funded this.
And yeah, and I when I look at the type of topics that been dominating the conversation, dominating the manosphere lately, it's been straight foolishness, man. It's like it's just nonsense that people been talking about. People been arguing about just straight nonsense. Been
Hold
firing up
on, cut to the
streams.
chase. I'm gonna fly in a mic analyst, and we're gonna see if your SM7B is real. He's gonna test it through the voice waves on StreamYards, and we're gonna see if it's real. We're gonna test it to see if it's real, bro. 'Cause I don't think you got to cam up and show us it. I don't think you have the mic that you say you have, man.
Yeah, show your work, man. You got to show your work.
Right. That's how dumb the conversation is.
And I noticed somebody gave me some game. They say I don't use my SM7B right because in my videos I have it out of the screen view. They like that's
you can, but you got to turn up the gain on it. You have a
I don't
cloud
like
assistant. You can use it as a semi shotgun mic. You can do it. Yeah.
I don't like doing videos with the mic in my face.
Fasting. What the? If you want to see some,
I'm Asian actually.
Right. If you want to see somebody that doesn't use their mic properly, look at Danica Marie.
Oh yeah, I seen her. She got that on SM7B.
Yeah, she's not using it properly. There's a lot of people that's not using their mic properly because they ain't come holler at me, man.
Damn, I thought she upgraded her mic because of you.
Everybody did.
I mean, low key, probably the information got to it. I mean, I can't tell y'all where my information goes anywhere in this space, bro. I can't tell who's biting and who's not anymore. I just don't care anymore.
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people didn't even know what an SM7B was until Kuda. They seen the mic, but they didn't know how to.
it was.
Everybody's talking about it now. Crazy cut to the chase. Everybody on the was it Mace's and was it the R20?
The R20, yeah.
Everybody, like, But guess what?
And I'm glad that shit cost a lot because that price be sobering them up like shit.
Because when I first came to the Manosphere, everybody was using weird looking mics. Then Kuda came with the SM7B, then I got it, and then from there it just seen everybody just using the SM7B, you know.
Yeah. They didn't even know the name of it, they didn't know where to get it, they didn't know how much it cost, what to do with it, how to run it.
But see,
or have the equipment to run it.
When you got somebody that knows something about mic, because I think because I'm an audio engineer, you know how you mix and master like vocals. When you got somebody, you don't need to go to school to know sound. You do it through trial and error, through learning, just your experience with it. That's
even
how you
people
learn.
That go to school learn through trial and error.
Yeah, you learn the best when you self-talk can be great sometimes. And when you got somebody like Kuda that's a tech guru, he don't need a certificate. You should have been, man.
Yeah, that's right. Shout out to Gabe. I'm going on Udemy, man, and start teaching. You know.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a class on Udemy, and start teaching. So I mean, I never seen myself going down this career path, but I keep seeing this saying, and I want you guys to be in it. This is why I'm trying to share everything I know with y'all, because you never know where life is gonna lead y'all. There's a new batch of millionaires that are gonna be here, that are coming up in this economy, millionaires and billionaires. There's a whole new batch of people that are going to become successful. And I want you guys to be in that number, which is why I'm trying to get a whole bunch of people involved in doing certain things, man. And then this whole space is turning into television. Like the shit that going on today, man, millions of people would have tuned in.
Millions. That's right, it's like a long running television show, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
That's right, yeah.
Like shit, even the mic I'm using right now. This is a $700 something mic. Go look up the Lewitt LCT 540 Sub-Zero.
All right.
Yeah, those German mics are expensive as hell. I was like, what? $5,000? Hell no!
This shit got a damn touch screen on it.
And hey,
yo,
you know,
just like it goes below. Oh, now go on.
Yeah, it dipped below human hearing. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yep.
Hey, I need to get me a grandma, and she has to be white, and she be a billionaire's wife. Hopefully, she divorced her husband, and he probably had a heart attack or something. So. Yeah, and I can take away half of her money. I'll give it the
and
African love.
you get a complimentary Grand Marquise.
Yeah. And
Come on.
I heard grandmas, they love feasting, so my arms are
What the
strong
fuck?
enough to it.
Oh nah.
Wait, what the
But
Feasting
like-
is life.
But like I'm saying, man, I you know, and then I'm doing work in the background and stuff like that. So what I'm saying is that, you know, I'm not about to be here longer arguing with niggas over equipment, man. I'm not, man. Like I said, the wintertime, I'm about to hibernate on my work. I'm about to hone in, and like I told y'all, I done spent all of the summer and fall, you know, trying to help people get their shit together and just hone in on what they got to do. And you know, now I'm just about to start pushing out work and stuff. So I do got to cut back on these. I'm doing a little bit more video game streaming and stuff. So a lot of you know, those streams are doing pretty well. I'm getting a couple hundred off of those streams, and like a couple hundred people, you know, a couple hundred viewers, you know, a couple
Hey.
hundred off of those streams, and I, you know.
Hey, dude,
You know, at least it's refreshing that people can look at something else other than niggas bickering back and forth. And y'all got to stop with this fighting shit. Y'all not gonna fight. Stop it.
Yeah.
You're just getting on the phone, your phone, and yelling at people across the internet that you don't know.
And then they're like, we gonna meet up. I'm like, man.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Hey, Kuda, I got some good
Yeah.
news. Guess what?
I need to gas up on Anchor, man.
I finally passed. Yeah, speaking of Anchor, I finally passed over 1,000.
Listening.
Yeah,
Wow, hey man, congratulations, man.
thank you. Yeah. I
And
was shocked.
are they offering you more sponsorships?
No,
'Cause
yeah,
it-
no, yeah. I'm still using the same old, like the Anchor, you know, the ad. I haven't got any sponsor yet, so we'll see
But,
what happens.
Did you
Hey, you
get
should
to look
definitely
at
talk
how
about
much
that.
money you stacked up? Like how much money you stacking? I got a couple of pennies.
Only what? I think about $10.
Oh, that's not bad, man.
Yeah,
just keep
hey.
going, it'll stack up, and just don't touch it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it. It's just gonna stay there. Once you know I start getting more views, you know, that would be good. I think what I need to do is I need to do like mix it up. You know, do long uploads and short uploads. Kind of mix. It's just because, you know, tracking. You know, sometimes I don't have time. But what I do is whatever I upload on my YouTube, or even Platinum even told me, say, hey, some of my controversial topics that I can't say on YouTube, just make a video, speak on it, and just put on Anchor, OnlyFans, and Patreon. Basically, just put it out there because you never know who's gonna find you, man. That's how
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, I mean, here, like I'm glad that I did the third shift. I think I'm sitting on more than what I think I am, because like if I got long panels about a lot of interesting topics over time, all I can do really, if I wanted to, I can stop recording right now, go back and clip 15, 10 minutes, half an hour,
Yeah.
you know, segments of my show, and put them out. And on the back end, you know, I might just pay somebody to do that.
Yeah, like,
You know.
I'm talking about it.
Somebody to go
Do
through my
you-
channel, make some clips, and then I put a little commentary on it and throw it up.
For your Anchor's viewership, that will be a new content. But for us, it's old, basically.
Yeah, but it's still interesting content too. That's another thing. Yeah.
Angry
Yeah.
Man, I went on Angry Man's Anchor. He's been doing it since last year.
Yep.
So he said like now he's gonna be like he doesn't have time, and that's good. This is the whole thing. The manosphere has so much potential. Think about this, right? We want to talk about brothers need to come together. Watch this. Let's imagine if the manosphere wasn't beefing and doing all this, right? So, for an example, right, you have a lot of materials from 6 months ago. Let's say we have a brother in the manosphere who knows
Mhm.
how to edit. Guess what? He won't need to have a job. His job will be what? Getting paid from different manosphere content creators. Be like, hey, I got a 6-hour show. Can you edit it, chop it up, and then
Yeah, I'm trying to say, where are those brothers in this space, man?
bro, because there is no organization.
Yeah.
None of us who need to have a job. Why? Because we're gonna be eating off
Nobody
of each
here
other.
needs to have a job, honestly.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could have been. We could be throwing around the same paper in the manosphere and bringing more paper in, funneling more paper in, and stuff like that.
Yeah, people talk
But-
about Black Wall Street, right? how does an economy works? When the money circulating, look,
When it
people
flows.
speak about money circulating, and it's not even happening.
But you got to go outside the manosphere to get your editing done, to
Yeah.
get the production for your like the
What's
music.
going on, Spawn? Okay, I got you, bro.
So yeah, you got to go outside the manosphere too much for all that.
Yeah.
Or you do it yourself, but yourself you can only do so much.
Yeah, that's why you gotta hire people. You know, you gotta hire. I might need to hire a manager. Like sometimes I'm good working by myself, but some people let's just be honest. You're good when somebody puts that fire behind you. That fire.
Yeah,
like you know,
like SKC, like he's a family man. There's only so much he can do. He has his regular job too.
But see, sometimes it's bad to work for yourself because that freedom allows you to be broke.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, sometimes you have to have an incentive to put in work. You know what I'm saying?
Like something that puts you that fire to be so you won't be quote unquote complacent.
Yes. You know.
Hey, you know what?
Somebody playing a video game like shit.
I'm
All
just
her
thankful
click.
I have trucking as something in this dire time, man, because trucking is not gonna go anywhere. They need truckers, so
until they replace y'all with automation, which is coming. You know, they got Mercedes and Porsche and all them people. They got trucks that drive themselves. Not saying, oh man, you need to hurry up and you know what I'm saying. And hold on, y'all. My bad. I pulled up OBS. Hold on, y'all. Let me take that shit down. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Nothing on our side, but probably on your side.
No, yeah. You know, I got sound, my sound on with the OBS.
Oh, okay.
Hey, cool. I was on somebody panel earlier, and they was talking about the other manosphere. They got a president, right?
Yeah, I was talking about it the other night.
He was saying, would there be a
weird?
He would ask me, would there be a president in the black manosphere?
Yeah, we had a whole panel talking about it the other night. I'm actually gonna do a rollout where I'm going I'm diving into like the personality of their manosphere president and stuff like that. Because I was talking about structure here, you know, and we were like, who should be the president? I was like, Gabe A should be the president of the manosphere, like just somebody that ain't got nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I think the person that's gonna be in charge of the black manosphere, I think we don't see him coming. I think he's like a 14 or 15-year-old kid that's like editing gaming.
Probably. If Clinks want to do it, Clinks could do it.
Yeah, he's editing gaming videos right now, but he's gonna, once he grow into a young adult, I believe he's gonna put them skills necessary to like being a good content creator for the manosphere. He's like 14 or 15 right now.
Y'all better watch, what's his name? Y'all better watch Donovan. Donovan might come out of nowhere.
But niggas too old, man.
Nah, I'm telling you, Donovan Sharp might come out of nowhere. He got the equipment. He's flying people out. He got the studios and stuff. The manosphere skyrocketed him. And he said he's gonna do it right. He said by summertime next year he will be in control of the manosphere.
Hey, go ahead, I'll go after you.
I seen Donovan Sharp go from 16,000 just like a few months ago. I remember he got him and O'Shea got into it. He was only like 14,000 subs.
Yeah, that's why everybody
was like,
between Donovan and Kevin Samuels, that's why everybody's rushing to get gear, tech, and equipment now. Especially Kevin Samuels, when they seen what it did for him and his channel. They didn't want to hear it when I said it because you know what I'm saying, oh, you got a small channel and you're not. You understand what I'm saying? That gear hasn't worked for you. Man. Like as soon as you get gear, you're supposed to just get 100K.
Hey, they in love with numbers, man. You know that. If you got 100K, you can say anything. Can't nobody but counter your argument.
That's bullshit numbers because there's random unknown broads on here with like 460 something K.
But think about it. I literally got questioned. They trying to get me to force me to explain why I don't agree with his high value argument because he had 100K. Well, I'm like, man, 100K, that's small really in YouTube.
Yeah, that's still to win. Yeah, but you do get a silver plaque.
Yeah, you get a gold plaque at what, 500?
I think so, or a million, yeah.
Oh, a million?
Yeah, and a million. Man, you got to be working. Like you got to be talking about some shit. That's why when people come on here with like a little bit of subs, like their subs in like the 6s or the teens and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, what equipment do you use? Because at that point, you're using equipment. You're not sitting up here bullshit. You're actually using equipment.
Yeah.
So I mean, your phone can probably take you to but so many subs, and you have to have a compelling video or have the right people put you on, or your video had to be around the right people, or the right people had to
Yeah.
share it and
Or you
stuff.
can get lucky. You speak on
Yeah,
the
the
right
stroke of luck.
subject at the
Yeah,
right time. Your
Yeah,
channel can
stroke of
blow.
luck, and there's so
Yeah.
many lanes and avenues and stuff. This is why there's 30,000 new podcasters a year. I mean,
Yeah.
no, a month, every single month now. Everybody believes that they can do what we're doing right now.
Hey, DJ Code, I remember when you were
So
saying
I'm
that.
gonna cherish times like this. My bad, Fasting. Jump in.
No, I was saying
Mhm.
how you were saying that the sponsors and all of them, they're gonna be coming on YouTube.
Yeah,
Guess what? They are really here.
they're
And
coming.
they're
They're doing
coming.
record deals. They're doing record deal. I already saw somebody get a semi record deal on YouTube, and I was like, I told y'all this was coming.
Hey, cool. I'm gonna tell you how popular podcasting is becoming. 3 women I talked to are starting podcasts. 2 got one, and one is
Yeah, they
gonna
all.
start.
Yeah, everybody
I'm
has a
like,
podcast.
damn, everybody
like a mixtape.
yeah, everybody just trying to get their foot in the game with podcasting. I'm like,
Yeah, it's like a
man.
mixtape. Yeah, but nobody knows what the hell they're doing.
No, they don't. She don't even know what she gonna she don't know. I had to
What
tell
they're
her
gonna
about.
talk about structure, and
Yeah.
then this is the funny thing. I want my first show to be extravagant. Motherfucker, nobody cares about your first show. You got to worry about trying to get 50 shows out the way first. You get 50 shows out the way. Now, if you blow on your first show, good for you. But then again, that's not good for you, because if you blow on your first show, then a numerous amount of pressure is going to be on you. You got to work your way up to that pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You don't just jump in the gym and then start lifting the heaviest weights there and stuff like that. Even people, even boxers that can lift a whole bunch of pounds will tell you, man, you get them 2 pounds and you start shadow boxing. You know what I'm saying? Or you work your way down. Sometimes when you go to the gym, you don't always go from 50 pounds all the way up to 100. Sometimes to really get the most out of your workout, you go from 100 and then you go back down to 50.
Yeah, I think some people will be like, they'll drop a video and then they'll just watch the analytics for days on that video. Man, go to your next video, because sometimes
don't even look at it after a while.
Sometimes it's gonna hit or miss. Sometimes YouTube gonna send your video out to numerous people. Then you go on your studio and you look at your impressions.
Mm-hmm.
It might be low, but your next video they might start showing that to everybody. So I just say go to the next video.
Yeah.
So
looks like we got Deity in the building. Deity.
And then you get your then you get your then you look at your most popular videos and stuff like that. And hell, you know what to do. You gotta make it work for you, man.
Yeah.
So I want us all to go to the next level, because we're content creators. We create content, that's what we do here in this space. But obviously, niggas don't want to create content, man. They want to beef. It is what it is, man. All I can say is this too shall pass.
Hey,
yeah, so
it's gonna pass.
What you saying, Cut?
I was saying, I just look at it like how this space operate. I be in different spaces. I just look at the way this space operate. It's like people are too influenced by the chat room. We give chat room niggas way too much influence over here, man. You'll see a chat room nigga just going at a content creator like on a one-on-one, just being all type of disrespectful.
Well, this is an era. This is the StreamYard era.
I'm like, damn.
I'm coining that term, the StreamYard era.
What that mean? Like just live streaming or what?
Yeah, this is an era.
Era. I mean, it's the time of a StreamYard.
Yeah, the StreamYard battles and stuff like that.
Era.
In the future, we're gonna be talking about this platform and stuff like that. I don't know if we're gonna use it or it's gonna upgrade or something else gonna happen with it. But the majority of the people here that's using that's using StreamYards don't know what the hell they're doing.
You know what? We need
a manosphere journalist too. Well, that too, but it's not like we just go live and then we start talking. This is an era where you can have a whole bunch of people on your panel and he say, she saying, you cam up, no, you cam up, or this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fuckery happens. What's going on, Keep It Techie?
Yeah.
Keep It Techie, he's not tricking tonight. No strip club, Keep It Techie.
So this is the StreamYard era, man. People gotta learn how to use OBS. They gotta learn how to. We don't even have a group of brothers getting together, teaching people. You know what I'm saying? Teaching people how to use OBS.
I learn from white boys.
Yeah,
Everything
you
I
learn from
learn.
white people.
Yeah, I learned from white people. Like, even if a nigga knew how to do that in this, I know how to do it. But even myself, I haven't even created a tutorial showing people how to do it. Cause like it's like when niggas learn how to do something, man, they be like, man, I got me, man. Like
Well,
a white person.
that's why I was talking about that book earlier today.
Yeah, like a white dude, he'll create a YouTube video. He'll be like, it took me hours to learn how to do this, so I'm gonna do this for you guys. I'm gonna show you guys my problem and how I overcame it. And he gonna walk you through a whole tutorial on how he solved that problem. He gonna get like 300,000 views, but you know, us niggas, we don't do that. We learn how to do something. We kind of just keep it. Hey,
well, we trying to compete with people, and we don't have nothing to compete with. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was earlier. I was talking about the book that I was reviewing, which was How to Date and Marry the Right Black Woman, a white man's perspective.
Oh, a white man wrote the book?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. How to marry and date your sisters and stuff like that. What's going on, Melody? And one of the key things was he didn't mention anything about about the attitudes and stuff like that, because I'm telling you, some of these white boys don't even experience the attitude.
Ah, hell no, they don't. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, they don't experience the attitude. And with the level up culture right now, which I also got that series about to drop on Anchor, with women and how they're going about, tricking dudes, or securing the bag or whatever they want to call it. You have to have a certain type of femininity to pull it off, but at the same time, it's saturated. There's too much women out here, and it became a pyramid scheme.
Hey, and check this out, man. I swear, I was on a date. When was this? I was on a date Tuesday with a chick. And she called herself a divine feminine, right?
Oh my god!
And I thought that was just online talk. And she was like,
she one of them. She one of them Grand Risings bitches.
Yeah, she said I'm hypergamy, I'm feminine, and I also
they don't even use hypergamy in the right context.
Yeah, but I was like, this sound like internet talk. I didn't know they was hitting women in the real world with that. I was like, this is my first.
And no, but that's the crazy thing. These women
gendered.
Yeah, no, but this is the thing. These women out here, when they use it in quote unquote the real world, they think that they're using some exclusive shit.
Yeah, and I said
you wouldn't know what hypergamy is.
I said
I'm in tune with I'm in tune with my inner self.
I'm trying to sound extremely smart, so he wouldn't question my education.
You need to stop eating meat. It ruins your soul. I'm vegan.
Like, girl, and the funny thing, I'll be looking at them. I was like, girl, you don't know who the hell I am and what the fuck I do.
She's vegan, but she'll eat your meat.
She said she's a divine feminine, and she's hypergamy, and she's gonna use her femininity.
I'm a hypergamy. Yeah, I'm gonna use my femininity to do all this. It's like, girl, shut up.
I never had.
What's up, Melody?
I said, damn, that's it. This shit getting out of control.
OnlyFans.
I'm like, damn. She went number 27. She was 27. I was like, damn.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. They think that they're doing something exclusive and stuff like that. And it's like, girl, I can break down the shit you about to say before you even say it, and who you got your talking points from, or whoever you heard with that talking point, where they got it from.
I ain't called her, text her. I ain't text her since she told me that Tuesday. I was like, man, I ain't finna. Hell no, I'm not finna. You ain't finna try to sell me femininity, man. That's what it sounded like. I like, hell no.
A feminine woman won't even say she's feminine. She don't have to say it
or negotiate it.
Hey, I get a 500 pound white chick.
The thing is, they're not trying to sell you femininity. They're trying to actually sell it to themselves.
Yeah,
because they don't even believe that they're feminine like that.
And she put on that little voice. She put that little voice.
Yeah, they gotta convince themselves. And that's another thing I've been seeing lately.
I was like,
women be having soft voices and stuff. But I already know this. But I already knew this. But I just started seeing it more lately. Women be having soft. Hold on, fast. Women be having soft voices and stuff on here, and then when something ticks them off, they turn into a hydra.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's
You know
why.
what I'm
Hey, Kuda, all you have to be like, hey, like, shout out to Mela. All you have to be like, you know what? Women have to be a property of a man, and see if they're gonna be talking soft. You be like,
Yeah.
you want to be my property?
But
That's how. That's what
that's
marriage
why I said
is.
most married women don't believe that they're a man's property. Most
But they
women can't
are.
tell you. Most women can't tell you what femininity is.
Yeah. You are my property, and I love you. Now get back to the kitchen and make me that fufu and sardines. Hurry up, chop chop. I don't have all day. Hurry up, woman. I
Yeah,
love
hey,
you.
but hey, that's the first time that
Fufu and sardine. Oh man, go ahead, cut.
yeah, that's like this is like the first time some internet shit happened to me in real life. I was like, God damn. That was just,
And you on the internet.
and
You
she
in
said
these
she has
places, you know where all that stuff, what all that stuff means.
she said she has a mentor, but it wasn't who we think it is. I forgot the woman name. She said she has a mentor.
Yeah, she Ross Evan or some other person.
No,
So
she
you
didn't
watch
say
it.
that. She didn't
I
say
know, but
that.
I know it's just a matter of time before she figures out and watches
thi-
those videos, man.
Yeah, because she know AMS, so she gotta know some. She
Yeah,
know him.
man. They're look the those dating coaches tell them not to tell y'all where they get to hide that shit.
Yeah.
Look, at one point, you see that book I got? I had at one point, dudes had to hide game books.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want her to see that because she's gonna think that's how I got her, or some of the techniques that I used in that book, I ran them on her. That's how I got her, or whatever. Like you would have to hide books from women because they will find the book and read it. Women ain't gonna find no book and read it now. They go through your phone.
Yeah.
So now it's
Go through your
easier.
YouTube history.
Yeah.
So watch
Now
it.
it's
That happened with
easier.
my
Yeah,
homeboy.
now it's easier to hide it. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Now I ain't gonna front. It happened with my homeboys because like he be watching some of this content too, and like his
Yeah, you
girl
gotta hide
like
it.
one day just
Something
went through
goes.
his shit and was like, "Who's the angry man? Who's this? Who's that? Like, what the fuck?" And then like they got in an argument.
Hey,
They ended up breaking
Who's
up.
Valdez? What you know about the angry man,
That
bitch?
shit was.
What
That
you know
shit
about the
was
angry
funny.
man, bitch?
Yeah, women.
Yeah.
Hey, women watch because my chick know that I
They
do.
watch this shit.
Yeah, all my women know I do YouTube. Everybody in real life know my YouTube channel. So I did some shit with O'Shea. And I told her, I'll call you back. I gotta do this interview. And she typed in Cut to the Chase TV and she watched my videos with O'Shea and she can tell me verbatim what I said on there. And I'm
Yeah,
like, damn.
I remember one time I was in the like a minute ago, like this is like a while back, early last year, I was in a break room and I saw one of my coworkers watching O'Shea, and I was like, "Oh, you know O'Shea?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "What you know about O'Shea, man?" I was like, well, "Nigga was on my channel last night." But, yeah, I know O'Shea, man. He cool. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey, I still be tripping out when I be seeing my Facebook friends like share some of the shit in this space. I be seeing, I'm like, damn, they be sharing like all type of shit in this space, man.
It's getting bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
by the
gonna
moment.
catch on, especially this winter. A lot of people are gonna be staying home, wearing that mask and looking stupid.
Yeah, I see Jada Black a lot on my Facebook feed. Jada Black.
Yeah,
I see
Jada
him.
Black on some other shit. What's his name was on some other shit too, but I don't see him as much anymore.
Hey.
Who's the other MGTOW guy, the black dude?
Darius MGTOW?
Yeah, Darius
Hill?
MGTOW. Yeah, Darius M. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's me. I used to watch some of his stuff. I stopped watching. Why? It's the same. It's a lot of repetition. And like the thing is,
Yeah, they got like 4, 5, 6 videos with the same title or
they will
something.
bring it back. Yeah, like say the one text that you should send her if she does this. I'm like,
The
how
one
many
text
times you
that's
gonna say that? Like,
But hey, but fast.
The one
Check this
text that's
out.
gonna win her over tonight, right now. Send it now. Watch the video.
Hey, fast and check this out. Why you won't get a high value man? Why you don't deserve a high value man? How to get a high value man?
Oh, man,
Are you
I
a
didn't know
high
that.
value man? 5 signs you are a high value man.
Yeah.
Hey,
What are
This
10
will
things?
stop you from becoming a high value man.
What
Like,
are 10 things you can do right now to become a high value man?
hey, cut to the chase.
Like,
If you're not letting your woman pegging you, you ain't a high value man. You're a low.
And the irony is that we're gonna turn around and do them same videos.
Yeah, but why does I thought I was the only one to notice that shit? I'm like, that's the same.
That's the demand of people trying to be a high value man.
If you're not letting another man fuck your wife in front of you,
You're not a high value man. You're a bitch ass nigga.
Oh man.
2 signs you're not an HVM. What's that? High value man.
HIV.
Hey,
HIV. High value.
High value Mike.
Yo,
my
but like,
sons,
I got a question for y'all though, like real quick. So like, oh fuck, I just lost that shit. Damn.
is that
My
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 shit?
fault. I
Leo?
remember. Nah.
Oh, okay.
It's Snow.
All right.
Oh, I remember now.
You
Yeah.
gotta let.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You
So
got it?
like, you see how like there's like a lot of new people coming into space.
I told you
You
new faces gonna be here.
Like you
Mhm.
think maybe the repetitive shit might work because it's like, you know, they could catch up or they could like they'll be hearing it for the first time.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It might just seem too repetitive. Like, it's
Well, that's
probably-
because we've been
Yeah.
here for a long time. The conversations are old to us but new to other people.
But the space was a lot funner like a few years back, man.
What's a cam gate?
Yeah, it's just like, ugh.
Okay.
Hey, Reg
Who's
been asking-
Jessica? Who's
Hey, Red.
Jessica X? Who's that?
Reg been trying to scratch his head about Jessica X for the past week. I'm like, God,
Oh,
every day. I'm
Why
like,
are y'all so invested? God damn.
Hey, do Jakuda. That's
And
what I'm
I'm
telling
gonna
you.
tell y'all something. The main people that saying, man, you getting scammed, they're the ones that's invested.
yeah.
Hey,
It's
you
sad,
know,
but it's the truth, man.
Kuda, you want to know why? Because these guys, they're low value man. They're not even allowing another man smash their wife while they're watching. You know, it's very sad. You know, they can't even do that. You know, they can't even do that. Come on, man, be a man. Let another. You know what? You can be in the closet, watch through the hole, and let me come there and take care of business. Because
Shit.
I mean, I'm a low value man and you're a high value man. But if you don't do it, if you can't do it, you ain't a man, right?
Shit,
Niggas on here saying fuck it and just dating. You know, they just dating quote unquote content creators on here.
that's stupid, man. I'm starting to think that a woman is
Bro,
niggas
that's
weakness.
the worst thing, bro. That's the worst thing you can do. Date a broad with a channel. That's like dating
Yeah.
a woman with a megaphone and a trumpet on her chest.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
even know you could really date on YouTube. Like,
Don't put me
how's
on
that even
blast.
possible?
With
Hey,
a
can you
megaphone
imagine if YouTube
used all
allowed
the
you?
time.
Can you imagine if YouTube allowed you to directly message people on here? You know what
They
type of
did
shit?
they did at one point and they got rid of it because shit like that.
It would be a lot worse. If you just can just message
Oh,
somebody.
man.
I like, God damn.
Bruh. That would be the end of the manosphere right there, even though niggas is just ending it by themselves, man.
Everybody get exposed, man.
Yeah.
Hey, cut to the chase.
I mean, emails when that whole email thing was going on, you know, I'm like, nigga, what is this? The fucking 98? Like, all right, baby, I'm gonna send you an email. And I'm gonna hit you on the email now. Make sure you check your email. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Where
like-
a woman had to go to a computer terminal to check the email. You know, when phones didn't have instant messaging and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, man, that's the shit that kills me because usually when I think of emails, I think of business. To be honest,
yeah,
so it's like,
yeah. Girl, check your AOL when you get
Yeah.
home. Make sure you pop that disc in and you know what I'm saying, dial up so you can check it. Send you an email.
Hey, cut to the chase. I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
If you were given a choice, right?
Yeah.
$10 for a hand job from an old lady, or $20 for a BJ from a young woman. Which one would you pick?
What? $10 for a hand job or $20 for a blow job from a young woman?
Yeah.
So does she pay me to do it?
No, you paying.
Oh, I don't know. I guess it's from the young woman. I guess I don't know.
But you
That's a
paying
weird.
$20.
Cut to the chase, gonna be like, baby, I did it for free.
I never had the.
I
I
get
never had
It's a
get it.
tricky question, right?
I get it. I get it for the free on.
Yeah,
Check your
I get
email.
it,
Check
yeah.
your email. Check your email.
I had one chick. She had commented on my video. She was like, "Oh, you in Dallas?" She was like, "I live in Richardson. That's like 5 minutes away."
Like, why you telling me, bitch?
Yeah, and I ain't like, and I most niggas be like, "All right, here my email." I just ignored her. Like, hell no, man.
Bro, that's the thing, man. You can't honestly. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. As a YouTuber, you can't really date like that.
Like date what on
Especially
YouTube or
especially if you're known,
yeah
you can't date like that.
in
This
real
is
life
like
or what?
in real life, especially if they know you.
Yeah,
Because what I'm saying is like, this is like to a certain degree, if you get to a certain level, like being a celebrity, but without all the perks.
yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But with all the disadvantages and shit like that.
Oh, that's
You
bad.
know what I'm saying? It's like you it's like this is terrible. You know, some people, that's the worst part, man. People would rather have the money with the fame. Some people just got fame. Fame is terrible when you just got fame.
Yeah,
And,
you
You're
get
working-
money, yeah.
if you just got fame and you don't know how to turn that shit into money, you want to see a living nightmare, go ahead.
Yeah, I think some people they just want the fame.
At least
feeling
the
of being
money is something to
popular,
reflect back on, or something that keep you warm at night. But nigga, fame just alone,
It's like
Oh,
high
yeah.
school. It's like
Hey.
high school.
yeah. See, that's why women want attention. Attention is fame alone, but see, they got looks to reflect back on, and to a certain degree, that's just as good as money. They get more chances to flip that into some type of money. Dudes, no, because it's weird. You can have fame, you could be putting in work, and that don't still guarantee you money.
Yeah, I agree with you on that because I actually because when I first started YouTube, me and the woman me and the girl, we had a talk about that because she was like, "Yeah, you getting views, but no money though. So why are you doing it?" I'm like, "Damn." I said, "I'm trying to build I'm trying to build it up." Yeah, she's like, "Well,
you don't know how much money you can make money.
she's
And
like,
you
why?"
probably are making money, and she don't know.
No, I wasn't even monetized at the time, but she was like, "Why you up late doing a video that you're not even getting paid for?" See, they don't respect that.
They don't respect hard work.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
shit you
She gonna
doing
be
right
the same one
now.
she gonna be the same one asking you for money.
Yeah, she was like, "You should be in the bed with me right now. It ain't like you getting paid for it." I was just like, "Man, the shit you do right now, it can set you up for the future."
That's
And
why
women,
women
do that, and they
line.
don't respect you. Even your
Yeah.
own woman and your wife won't respect you for that. Like if you take off of work to stay home laid up under her or chilling with her or something like that, they lose respect for you. Even if they enjoy you for the day or whatever, or you enjoyed the day with them or they had a great day, they lose respect for you. That's why dudes from the hood tell you money over bitches, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is that if you will give up money, resources over them, shit.
Well,
Yeah.
Kuda, you always say women
Good-
wait
good
at the
luck.
finish line. So
Yeah, they wait at
in
the
a
finish
way,
line. Good luck trying to
yeah.
get that respect back, my nigga.
It's like me, right? I'm trying to get my life in order and doing like sacrifice. You know, I got plans for my future. I'm not married. I don't have anything. Guess what? When I'm ready to have a wife, guess what? My wife is not gonna witness the struggle, the sweat, the pain and suffering, the beach broke as that period that I went through. She won't see that. She's gonna
Well, I
see
mean, some
my
women
final.
can see that. I mean, some women, that's your story and that's what they fall in love with. But some women will judge you for that. And even if she does see that that's your story, and if she falls in love with that, they'll judge you for that also.
Well, guess
You know?
what?
Nigga, I remember when you were sleeping on the couch.
I'll put her in timeout.
Okay,
I'll put her in the
why you gotta
doghouse.
mention that? And it's great that I'm in the house right now.
Hey, I'll put her in timeout. I'll put her in the doghouse. I'll be like, "Who's the king in this castle? Now go make me some sandwich. Hey, chop chop."
That's another thing in this space. Dudes want this unrealistic submission that they can't even command.
Kiss my
And
feet.
Notice I said command.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I'm gonna just be honest, man. Some of these dudes be talking about like looks on women and shit. And I was like, dude, be realistic, bro.
Mhm.
Like they be calling like a chick would cam up and dudes would be going in on her. I'm like, these the same niggas that be can't get submission. But they talking about they like
you know how you end that whole conversation, but would you hit?
yeah, because the niggas I see in real life would tear that ass up. But niggas on here be fronting, dog.
We have ugly babies
She
out
ugly
here.
as shit though. Would you hit though?
Yeah, nigga, tear that ass.
Hey, man, hey.
Well, you talking about if I had some Hennessy? Nigga,
Hey,
half these niggas will hit the shit that they call ugly off the Hennessy.
no, they're gonna kiss it. No,
Hennessy
not
vision.
only hit it, they're gonna kiss it. Tongue kiss, French kiss. Think about it.
Hennessy vision.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, niggas be capping in this space, man.
They're gonna tongue kiss it.
That's what I was telling you. That's what I'm trying to say. Average women and average men are taken care of.
Yeah.
That's why when dudes are talking about that, well, I'm just dudes here think they're average, but they're not. nobody's told them that you're not, something about you is making you below average. A lot of the guys here are not average. And you know what's funny? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. It's a good thing a lot of people don't cam up, because if y'all would see what y'all dealing with in this space, y'all would not look at this space the way y'all look at this space. If you see what y'all really dealing with this space, like, damn, this nigga cockeyed.
You said some funny looking motherfuckers in here, huh?
I'm just saying, what I'm saying is that, you know what I'm saying, and there's nothing wrong with like imperfections and stuff like that. But if dudes really was to actually cam up and stuff and quote unquote be noble and have integrity on the internet and all this other shit, y'all wouldn't like this space.
But
yeah, that's why I'm like,
this space will be more noted as a group of clowns.
Well, why
Yeah.
do my
the people that inhabit this space?
this why I say this is my view on cam up. Why my name got to be on the list with niggas that don't even cam up? I show my face. I stand on what I say.
Well, your
But
name's
they-
on the list with a whole bunch of dudes without equipment.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, like
Why my name got to be mentioned in that shit?
yeah. Then you got or I could be doing a one-on-one with somebody, then a nigga with an avatar hop on that bitch and just derail the conversation.
That's what I said. Your girl looked. That's why I don't associate women here. You know what I'm saying, with the women in real life. Like I won't even. You know what I'm saying. Like when I date women in real life, and they're like, you know, oh, what you about to do? I gotta go. You know, go see about some paper or go do something. You stay pretty. I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? Or go check in with something or go. I gotta go do something. I don't really necessarily want to tell them about this space because little weird shit be happening where niggas get on your panel and start talking shit, and then next minute you're arguing with Naruto all night. You know what I'm saying? Or you're arguing with Goku all night. A Goku avatar that circle lights up every time you talk. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
and nigga Goku finna inbox Shorty.
Hey, cool to
Back
back.
end.
Hey, look though, but when I meet women, dog, I talk to them and shit. And
yeah, but I rarely tell them what I do. Like if I tell them like I'm into podcasting and stuff like that, and I run, you know, I run a radio show, and you know, I got my own studio and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good, you know what I'm saying? But then like some of the shit that actually go on in this space is like, you know.
yeah, but I tell them and I give them the link, which I think I need to stop doing that shit.
Hold on 1 second. What's going on, Star P?
What up, though? What's happening
Hey,
with
man.
it? Salute
Hey,
to all the
salute.
all the motherfucking commanders on this goddamn panel. What's
Hey, man.
happening with it?
Hey man, I gotta holler at you about something, man. Cause last time, man, we were telling you to stop doing the F-bomb, bro. Do not drop any F-bombs tonight, man.
All right.
All right, cause that shit will get my channel taken down, bro.
I'm about to say I'm about to say the shit, but just because you said not to say it, I'm about to say it, but I'm not gonna say it because you
No,
said
don't say.
you prefaced me on the shit. All right, I'm not gonna say it. Nigga.
Yeah,
All right.
don't say please don't say no inflammatory shit, cause that shit is no joke. You know what I'm saying? I put
My hey, look. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Look, like nigga, I'm a flamboyant ass nigga. I'm a live ass nigga. I say a lot of shit. It's
I
on my
understand.
motherfucking mind. I'm just that's just how I am, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I understand, but like
but I
I'm
got
not
you.
trying to
I
be
got
at
you, though.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
I got
I'm not trying to go down for that. You know what I'm saying? I
I
understand
got
where
you,
you're
though.
coming from,
My
but
fault. My fault.
yeah,
My
it's all
fault.
good.
I got
Stop
you, though.
playing them. Are you tricking tonight? I hear you. Are you at a strip club tricking?
Maybe mediocre, maybe mediocre tricking, maybe. Yeah.
Hey, tricking is life. Keep on tricking. You gotta set an example for Platinum Elite. You know, Platinum Elite. He's falling behind. I don't know why.
Hey, but look,
he's been slacking.
look. Let me say this though, Fasting. It ain't gone without a return though. You feel me?
Yeah,
He
you know, it's
invested.
you know.
It's
I mean, it's like, yeah.
if I'm doing it, you know what I'm saying? Something coming back to me though. You feel me?
There's nothing wrong with tricking. If there was no
So,
tricking,
I'm just saying
you
that.
wouldn't be alive today.
But do you hear do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
I ain't trying to decode. I ain't trying to go into the coded shit like that, like for real. I'm just saying, if I do that, then something coming back to me. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. It ain't just me doing that, and it's just empty. You feel me? No, hell no.
But yeah, man. Man, I think in this ace though, like I think a lot of dudes realize what they're dealing with. So even content creators. So I think that's where the whole conversation, because even prior to you know, the events that's going on, like in the past 72 hours, like you know, what was I about to say? Shit. The conversation about you know, dudes tricking was a big conversation, or you know, the same women that you know, the Red Pill brothers were talking shit about. Now they're like, oh, we gotta pay him now. Like what? It's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? We got to break bread with them now. You know, these same women, you know, they haven't came to the table saying nothing different. And I remember distinctively at the beginning of the
Cool.
beginning of the year, they were saying
Well,
the pandemic will force a lot of people to be submissive and all this other shit.
cool. It's not that cut like that. It's not just cut like, oh, I do this, do that. Nah, bro. It depending on who the fuck on men and women type of shit. It's depending on who you dealing with, bro.
Yeah, it's a case by case
You know what I'm saying?
basis. It's a
There you
case by
go.
case.
There you
Yes,
go. There you go. There you go.
it's a case by case thing, and that's why I don't understand why these dudes are like, oh man, you gotta have a big job, she gotta know you making over this amount of money per year, or you know, dudes want to flex all this other shit, man. Like rich people are some of the most loneliest people on the planet.
Hey, Kuda, explain. Hey, people have to explain why in
You gotta
third world countries where you know people are, you know, the barely can make it, why they have stable families. I mean, even in a quote unquote brokenness, they're able to survive. Like, I mean, if they can do it, I mean, America is the most
Well,
powerful
people have a
country in the world.
role. People have a role, man, and here we want to all be independent. Like I don't see why people want to be the ruler of this space, and there's really no space to rule. Like for real, a Donovan or a Kevin Samuels, if you ever get in that position, man, leave.
Hey, and Kuda, not only that, you know what? The guy who's quote unquote called the president of the manosphere, when he's in manosphere, there's a lot of people out here, right, who claim manosphere, but when he says president, because he's the president of the 21 convention, they're creating.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. They have a place where all of their top creators and people that you see on their videos and stuff can all come together, get awards. They can talk on stage,
and they kicked out Thomas.
They can
Pelosi.
get new subscribers. They can get new subscribers. They can sell their books and they merch.
But let me say this though, Kuda. Like, I don't think like it's a lot of talented motherfucker. I'm a talented motherfucker. Like, bro. What I want, it's difficult for motherfuckers that got certain skill to work together because it's a battle. It's a battle with the skill that motherfuckers have. But there's an overshadow of motherfucker being skilled or talented that it's not being viewed as, oh, I can work with this person in this certain perspective in my respective field type shit. And it's not right, it's overlooked because of motherfuckers so talented in the area that they're talented in type shit. You know? Am I making, I hope I'm not like, I hope I'm making sense with that. I'm just saying.
You're saying that you got talented people here, and basically I get you're saying you have talented people here, and you're like you know, they gotta. I think I know what you're saying. I think I get what you're saying.
Their own talent or basically overshadows them from not being able to work with other motherfuckers in the areas that they're talented in to basically grow like a motherfucker like a monopoly type shit. Like, hey, nigga, we all got this certain skill, but we can all use each other, even though we all entrepreneurial type of.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's because that's what I was saying. I was like, some a lot of talented people. This place holds them back.
Yeah,
you know, cut to the chase. Very talented young brother here. There should be a lot of people should be giving him a whole bunch of information and empowering him and stuff. If I can give him any type of information that I know, I'd definitely give it to him. You know, especially if he needed that you know, that type of knowledge and stuff. You know, I got the utmost respect for him. And the thing is that, you know what I'm saying, his talent exceeds the space. Little does he know it, or he probably does know it.
Yeah, but yeah, I had that talk with people earlier. They were like, "Man, you should lead a Black Manosphere." I was like, "Man, I actually like it here though," but they like, "Yeah, it's gonna hold you back, man."
What's up, Vic? Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, I don't know. I just like conversating with people.
Well, I mean, the space is cool. Like, there's a lot of cool cats in the space, but it's just, man, you just got to know which side to mess with. And then that's another thing in this space. You better make sure y'all pick y'all gurus or whoever y'all choose to listen to correctly, because you can easily be getting swayed into a whole bunch of shit, man. I done seen a whole bunch of dudes come over here and
Misdirect. You get misdirected like a motherfucker.
yeah, that
That's a hella factory.
misdirection
Go
and
ahead,
stuff.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
and the thing is that even like you said, misdirection. And the thing is that those people, they're content creators too. Just because you're misdirecting people don't mean you're not gonna have a good show or entertaining show and stuff like that. So then you have a lot of fans buying into a false narrative, and then when they get to the real shit, then it's like nah, man, they become haters or
Not
trolls.
quarter.
Yeah, they become
Not
haters.
quarter.
Yeah, they become haters or trolls,
Let-
and then sometimes too, they're not even good subs.
Now,
Because that's another thing.
now,
You dudes want subs and shit like that. But the thing is that, you know, when you got a whole bunch of people saying a whole bunch of shit or bought into a whole bunch of other shit, you know, they got to learn how to get knowledge and pick up what's going on, or they're not even good subs. You know, half the people that's gonna be sub to you for real in the beginning, they're not gonna like you.
Bro, like now I know everybody. Every conversation, YouTube, everybody is from a certain neighborhood, a certain area of their life that they live with. Like I have trouble with me being too far ahead of niggas that I grew up with, type shit.
Yeah, they still on the same shit.
You know what I'm saying?
When you catch up to them.
And we're them my niggas, like we can get on some hood shit, like y'all niggas, like what we can get grunt, but nigga, I'm over here with it though. Like nigga,
Yeah.
I'm not even I ain't gonna say
People in their bubble. People live in their own bubble.
Yeah, it's weird, man, because nigga, I already know I didn't catapulted beyond a lot of niggas I grew up with. It's still my niggas to this day, but them niggas is still there. But I'm over here though with my shit.
Yeah, nigga, that's what I said. Niggas live in
difficult, man. Like
in their own bubble, but this whole space is a bubble. And that's the thing, like, you know, you have people that's trying to bring something better into the space, and you know, dudes they complain about the same thing that they want to do. You understand?
I don't know how to bring my niggas up. I don't know. I don't got the information to bring niggas up to the.
You're better off
I'm
sharing your knowledge with complete strangers than your own men, than your own homeboys.
Because, but what I'm saying is, because I need shooters though too. I need motherfuckers.
Man. Friends make great enemies, man. I tell you, man. Friends make great enemies, man. You need.
I just know when certain shit go down, like nigga, I need a motherfucker to bust a move. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I ain't gonna get.
Half the time is you don't put yourself in a position to need shooters. You know what I'm saying?
But you never know though.
There's a whole bunch of different type of shooters. Shooters don't necessarily.
It's like a cloud though. It's like a cloud.
Let me tell you something. You keep putting yourself in the position to need shooters, bro. You're gonna have a co-defendant. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Just sometimes you don't, the little money, you can let that walk. You don't need to put yourself in life. You really don't need to put yourself in a position to need shooters, man. Not like that. I mean, you're gonna want people that's gonna shoot for you.
See, that's what I'm saying too, though, because there might be your opportunity where a motherfucker get access to a certain thing.
What's going on, Mace? You just need only one or two. You just only need one or two friends. Them gonna be your shooters.
But what I'm saying is, where it's necessary. All right.
No, you don't need a lot of people, man. Only one or two people gonna shoot for you anyway.
Good, I'll tell you. Hate is real, bro. You have no idea the person who actually hate your guts. Like, for example, they only like you when they feel like they have a leverage over you. As soon as you come to them and they see that you are about to get on up, move on up, they start hating you. You'll be like, what did I do?
They're competing with you, and they believe that you're on you're on the same playing field, same ground. A lot of your friends actually compete with you.
Facts.
That's a lot of reason why a lot of you guys are friends in the first place. He bought the red one. Okay, I'm gonna buy the blue one. Oh damn, we both got that shit, right? But then when something goes south, you know what I'm saying? Now it's a competition.
Especially family members. That's all I tell you guys. It's good to be social, but you can't also be naive. Just because somebody's family doesn't mean they're not gonna stab you on your neck.
Family
Always
gonna be the
check your
first one.
six. Yeah,
Yep,
always
Family-
check your
absolutely,
six.
absolutely,
Let me tell you,
absolutely,
nigga,
Family gonna be the first ones.
let me tell you,
Pastor
niggas.
is absolutely right.
I just told motherfuckers that I've been cool with for years. Like, nigga, I don't have to agree with none of you niggas. I don't. Just because we disagree don't mean we not cool no more. Everybody got their perspective of how they view things. And just because we don't see things from the same point of view don't mean that we not friends. That don't mean that.
But a lot of people, they don't look at it that way. Like
They
me,
don't
right?
mean that.
I
I'm
have a
just saying.
Muslim
My fault,
friend,
brother.
right? I have a Muslim
My
friend.
Hold on,
own
y'all.
mama,
I think Mace wanted to
my own
Mace,
grandmama, man, go ahead. My fault. Go ahead,
I
man.
think Mace wanted to say something. Jump in,
So
Mace.
I'm just gonna say that fasting is so right. Good evening, everybody in the panel,
Good evening.
Peace, miss.
and the chat room. My cousins hate me to this day, and it's going on nearly 40 years, bro. All because I had my life better than theirs. You know,
Mhm.
my father treated me great, and they hated me because I had things they didn't have.
And then the
And
thing is that they don't believe that you worked for it.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And then if you show them what you're trying to do, man, it's like pulling teeth. What you're doing is like pulling teeth.
And
true,
It's the
man.
same thing. It's the same thing with the studio, with the whole studio thing, man. Somebody try to show you exactly what they do to get that success, or you know, or learn something new, man. They're not even trying to learn from you anyway. So you gotta distance yourself from that, man. Some of your friends, your best friends, don't think they can learn something from you.
And guess what? This is how you know some family members
Whoa,
they're jealous of you.
No,
They're basically gonna tell you. Hold on, stop. You're gonna go after.
So y'all
You're
gotta
gonna go
talk
after.
one at a time. I'll be forgetting
Yeah.
it's Friday.
Yeah, I'll let you go, Star. I just wanted to mention, I'm like, some family members, because they're jealous of your lifestyle, they'll try to peer pressure you into doing something that you don't want to do, right? For an example, me being a bachelor, I have a lot of family members who are married, right? You think, hey, you're married, you made a choice, right? They're having a struggle life, I guess, I don't know, they got kids, and they'll be like, hey, fasting, you're getting up in age, why aren't you married? I'm like, it's not my time yet. I'll marry her. They'll be like, well, time is running out. I'm like, guess what? I ask them, are you gonna pay for my marriage? Are you gonna pay for my wedding? Oh no. Well, then what do you have to say in the matter? Be quiet, right? So there you go.
I want to say this because I grew up. I got friends, childhood friends, where when we grew up a certain time, and they growing up in the motherfucking Maya projects. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. That's where I'm from. That's where we grew up. Certain things where motherfuckers are older than me, and they think because they're older than me that I don't have something that I can introduce to them that can improve their lives. Not saying that from them being older than me that I didn't get nothing from them. I did. I received certain things from people that were older than me. But on the reverse side, if I produce a certain thing to people that are older, it's like it's looked at as it's like motherfucker raise their nose up like, nigga, who the fuck are you to tell me some shit? And I'm older than you type shit. Like I always thought that was weird, man. Like,
But
nah,
that's kid shit.
but-
That's kid shit.
I mean, but it's an adult motherfucker that do the shit.
Yeah, but that's
it is
well,
kid
what I'm
shit.
saying, the whole shit, the whole premise of it is childish. Because remember when sometimes when you talking to somebody, you telling them something, and he's like, well, he's 10 and I'm 13, so I know. Kid shit.
My thing is because the OG Crips, nigga, like I said, I go Maya Projects, nigga, Omaha, Nebraska. Anybody can look this shit up right now. I grew up, the OGs put the gloves, like, nigga, y'all niggas got a problem, y'all niggas got age. Put the gloves on, box it out. That was a regular thing. All this shooting shit, niggas with the guns. Anybody, like, look, anybody could shoot a gun, nigga. Like, that's easy. I'm just saying, it take a real motherfucker to put the gloves on and say, all right, if I lose, you got the best of me today. But that don't end it.
Fly, you want to know why? Do you know why they choose the gun?
Man, like,
you know why they choose the gun? Because the hate is real. Think about this. If I hate a nigga, why beat him, give him a black eye when I can just off him out of this planet and I can chill for peace? Why beat him? Why beat him with punches? No, I'm gonna make him see a shadow. I'll send him on the other side. Go see the ancestors. That's the mentality. Because this is what the Bible says. It says hatred. Right? If you hate your brother, it's the same as murder. So a gun is just making it easier.
This whole gun thing is a hack. Is a life hack, bro.
Yeah.
That's not like being able to put a projectile in a motherfucking gun and shoot them. That's not natural, bro. That shit come from some other shit. I don't even know how to explain it.
Well, no, it's natural. We made bow and arrows, like spears and arrows and stuff. Proximity. It's a proximity thing.
I see that. I just like, damn, like this shit. I don't know, man.
It's like the gun didn't shoot the people. The people holding the gun shoot the people. The gun is just a weapon. It's like a fork, right? You can use a fork to chew, to use it to eat food, or you can use the fork and stab somebody in the eye. The fork is still a fork. The fork didn't do anything wrong. It's the man holding the fork stabbing someone in the eye. He's the one behind the fork.
I feel that.
So at the end of the day, whatever someone has in their heart, they're gonna do it. That's what I tell you. It doesn't matter if it's look. Remember, we walk in this world. Most people are selfish. At the end of the day, especially living in American culture, it's about individualism. How I can go over you. Like, I don't care if you give me knowledge. If that knowledge is gonna help me get over you, thank you very much. Come under my feet. Thank you for being my stepping stone.
Now, fasting. You know what's gonna fuck me up? Because nigga, I'm actually I talk big shit, but I'm a heavy-hearted ass nigga at the same time. I talk hella cash shit. For real. But you know what I'm saying? And that's what's gonna fuck. I already see it. I already see my demise because I'm a hefty-hearted ass nigga. You know, when it comes to certain shit. But my thing is this life cutthroat than a motherfucker, man. And you gonna win when you're the most cutthroatest motherfucker. That's a hell of a fact.
No, stop. You know what it's showing? You don't have to change yourself to the world, and I think that's the problem we have in this modern time. And that's why people when they're having to complain, they say, why things are changing, men are not men, like that's what the problem is. Everybody wants to conform to this world. You're supposed to stand on your ground. Guess what? If anybody
the world is a question exclamation mark at the same time. The world is conforming to itself. This even like right now, this whole economy that we're in, this whole COVID shit might not be done until like late 2022, like early 2023 ish.
Until the next election.
Coulda. No.
Niggas semi goes back to normal.
I've said this shit where niggas gotta have their own laboratories in their homes where they're able to really figure out what the fuck is being put out here, projected out here in society as because the government want to put something out there to cause motherfuckers to react a certain way. You feel me? Now, if people have and within their wherever they live have their own experiments where they're able to do
Somebody
certain
got their
things and
camera
have a
up.
certain
Yeah, but they're gonna
I'm
arrest people to do that when they do that.
Whoa, motherfuckers
You
ain't
can't
gotta,
even catch rainwater. It's illegal.
motherfuckers ain't gotta, you ain't gotta tell motherfucker that you doing it, bro.
Yeah, but that's why they got phones and stuff in your house to record everything that you're doing. They said it back in 2003. They said back in 2003, the average person are gonna have 2 to 3 devices in their house that can access the internet and has. Hold on. They said back in 2003, the average person are gonna have 2 to 3 devices in their house that can access the internet and that has cameras in it and a microphone. All right, you got your cell phone. Televisions are big as shit. You don't know what's in your television. Your television watching you.
I don't even have a TV. I don't need it.
Bruh.
And then you got your phone. And then you got your phone. You say end call. That don't mean to call end.
Yeah.
You say turn off the microphone. That don't mean the microphone.
That's hella fact.
Yeah, that don't mean the microphone turned the fuck off.
Hey, not only that, those fridge, the small fridge, they got a recording device inside of it. So everything in you that quote unquote advanced technology.
But see, this is what I'm trying to see. I know I'm ahead of my time because I've already said this shit 15 fucking years ago, saying, hey, look, we need to have this area like on some pirate shit. Like people don't know about commercial. Like, dude, this shit. The shit they put up on the land is the same shit if motherfuckers was just to surf the oceans, bro. It's the same shit. Motherfuckers got pocketed posses of people where they have a certain thing to establish a certain way where if they capture your ass, you're within their fucking system type shit. And really, nigga, this is literally like it is the Wild Wild West for real. But you gotta understand, it's the understanding of it being that in your mind, and most people don't recognize that it is that shit because of the terminology and the way that motherfuckers are trained to be a certain way, bro. I'm just saying, man. It's gonna break me. It's gonna break me up if I keep talking about. I'm just saying, man.
Hey, Kuda, you just noticed that
what's going on, bro.
Star Platinum's voice kept changing. Sometimes he sound like an alien, and sometimes he sound like he's muffled.
I try to tell y'all how StreamYards
That's
work.
what I said, Jessica.
Y'all don't understand how StreamYards work, and then they're gonna say, "Oh, he's using a voice changer." No. It's StreamYards.
No, I got a motherfucking one of them wired headsets. Yeah.
I mean, audio breaks, and then StreamYards is gonna capture it the way it captures it. Yeah,
like I hope what I said.
People won't even buy a microphone. How you going out of your way to buy a voice changer and some other shit? Nobody using no goddamn voice changer.
Nigga, when I get enough bread, nigga, I'm getting that motherfucking Zoom motherfucking shit you talking.
Get the Zoom yeah, that shit crazy, yeah.
Zoom X6. And actually, I ain't even gonna talk about the show the name of it. I'm gonna just wait for it. Because you already done said it, but it's nigga, come on, it's in the workings. Thank you to you, Kuda. Praises
no problem,
to you,
man.
My nigga. That's a hell of a you put a nigga on.
Yeah, no problem, man. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to put people on. But what I'm saying is like dudes in this space. Ain't nobody using you know what I'm saying? Nobody's using no voice changer, man. This space ain't even worth somebody using a voice changer. What you call it? War Master got a voice changer. Fasting got a voice changer.
Yeah, I do.
But the funny thing is, most people that own the funny thing is that most people that own that equipment don't use it.
I only use it to do the echo.
What's going on, fighter?
If you dope, you dope. But dope. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't even need. if you a dope motherfucker, you just a dope motherfucker,
If you
man.
dope, you dope. If you dope,
Yeah.
you dope.
That,
If you, hey, that's a new
it
hip
don't-
hop beat right
you
there.
know what I'm
If you
saying?
dope, you dope. If you
Now,
dope,
now,
you dope.
now,
If
you want to
dope.
get certain equipment to
Mm,
increase your dopeness. That's more dope.
yeah.
If
I
dope,
mean,
if
I
you
mean,
dope,
That's
I
more
mean,
that's more addiction. That's more addiction. If you already a dope motherfucker.
I mean, yeah.
That's hella
If you want
factor.
to, if you want to enhance what you already got or take it
There
to
you
the
go.
next level, yeah,
There you go.
most
That's
definitely.
what I'm saying.
What's going on, fighter?
if you dope, you dope. If you dope, you dope. You know, you can make a hip hop or you could be slow like a chop on school. If you dope, you dope.
Man, you don't want to have a beatbox competition.
That
Nigga.
nigga drunk.
I can beatbox, nigga. I can beatbox. You don't want to have a beat.
If
Hold
you
on,
beatbox.
hold on,
What,
hold on.
we
All right,
beatboxing?
hold
What
on.
we
Y'all about to
All right,
go
go
somewhere
ahead.
else. Go ahead, fighter.
No, I'm saying y'all motherfuckers drunk tonight.
Man, I've been sober. I'm sober as a
hey, I
whistle.
wish I could be drunk. I'm a truck driver. I can't drink.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
But
I
hey,
forgot it was Friday.
I'm drinking my
Man,
mind.
I'm just me. I'm just me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna say. You say you up here throwing the flag on the place saying niggas is this and niggas is that. Like for why you doing that, bro? Why you doing that?
Oh man, y'all about to get into some beef. Look, let's stay on topic,
Why
y'all.
you? I'm just saying why you doing that, bro?
Let's just stay on topic, man. I'm not trying to have shit
Yeah.
go tonight.
Black lives matter. Black lives
Like,
matter.
All
why you
right, come
doing
on
that,
then.
man?
Now
We just
we're
chilling,
not
man.
talking about nothing now. All right, so
Go ahead, my fault.
so like I said, in this space, man, we gotta move differently, man. People aren't working together like they should be, and a lot of the brothers that are talented, they don't get pushed in this space, and we gotta turn it around. So I'm gonna try to bring to y'all a couple more episodes about like structure and stuff like that. Not trying to do it like the white manosphere, but I'm not gonna ignore and say them dudes ain't doing nothing right. You know what I'm saying? They got some type of structure with a whole bunch of brothers over there, which is actually talented. But they come over here and they take our talking points and stuff like that.
Yeah, they do.
And they got a lot of talking points from over
We
here.
can pick up the game as far as what they have, as far as us being able to utilize.
Yeah, we can learn.
Things, you know what I'm saying? From
Yeah,
them.
there's a lot we can learn from them.
Now it's like a swap. All right, now we got some good shit that we talk about, which ain't as juicy on that side, but they got equipment that motherfuckers on this side don't really know about type shit.
Yeah,
where we
you can
pick
learn
up
from
that.
them.
So it's a flip. There you go. It's a
Yeah,
flip. It's a
yeah, you
flip.
can learn from them and still on the back end, no, you know what I'm saying, no harm, no foul, create that exchange that would have happened if you guys were to work together. Because at some point, I'm
There
gonna
you
tell
go.
y'all right now how it goes in America and stuff, how they killing masculinity, man. Black men and white men gonna have to come together and work something out. A lot of people don't want to hear that. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a couple of black guys over in the other side of the manosphere cut. Some people may refer to them as tokens, but they make sure them dudes are taken care of. They make sure them dudes, they channels and all that stuff, they make sure them dudes are taken care of.
Right.
Like the Darius McTowell taken care of, Jada Black taken care of. You know what I'm saying? The dudes that are in middle neutral spaces here, yeah, they have a black audience base, but they got white people listening to them too. And if you do want a black audience base, the best base to have is suburb black people. And that goes with white people also, because suburb black people, they intermingle with white people.
Man, I wish I had more bread to just throw at you, Kuda, because you doing it. This is a good thing where motherfuckers able to come up and chop it up.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying, on some entertainment. I wish I did, like, nigga, I already threw you some things. I want to throw more, but nigga, I can't do it right now.
No, I got you, man. Don't worry about it, man.
But nigga, I want to throw you. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just do it off the strength. My tithe, like we taking it to the church. I'm gonna pay my tithe to the motherfucking Kuda, motherfucking and the endorsement investment capital. Get this bread, shit, nigga. I'm doing it right now.
It's all good, man.
I'm just
Cut.
saying. I'll be talking shit, but go ahead. My fault.
It's
Go
all
ahead.
good, man. Cut. Jada Black is a part of the. I wouldn't say he's a part of the other manosphere. Jada Black is like in that sweet space. Those brothers are in what the manosphere should have been if we had took it more seriously. We all could have been in. We all could have graduated to that sweet space where Jada Black would have been a part of a collective. All of us, a piece, could be in that sweet space because Jada Black is more marketable manosphere, if that makes sense. Like Kevin Samuels, marketable manosphere. That's another thing. The white manosphere has made a lot of their content creators, even though they're talking about a lot of the same stuff, more marketable. To the point where women will come over and quote unquote have certain conversations and stuff. It's not like a whole bunch of dudes making it creepy or beating off the avatar pictures and stuff.
Hey,
Like,
Kuda, I need a couple of days. I need to transfer some funds.
it's all good,
so
man.
I can get. Nah, nigga, I got you though, nigga. Hell Factory. I got to
It's
transfer
all
some
good.
funds. A couple of days because I got my shit locked up and some certain shit.
Nah, I feel you, bro.
Give me a couple of days, nigga. I'm throwing something your way though, nigga. That's a hella factory, nigga.
I appreciate it, man. It's all good, man. It's all good. But that's what I'm saying, y'all, man. We gotta graduate, man. We gotta take this to another height, to another level because, man, like I just don't like where this stuff is going, especially for the wintertime, man. And especially when you spend a lot of time here and you have an audience here and you have a whole bunch of people here that that really want to learn and stuff. Like, what about the people that really want to learn in the space?
And now, Kuda, like, what would you say as far as the green? Because I'm trying to. I got my table. I got the TV. I got my computer. I don't got the upgraded supercomputer shit.
No, you good.
But as far as the green screen, I'm wondering what would be the best setup because I got this what is it, like a 7x4 like table. I'm trying to set up a green screen because I'm about to do it. I ain't gonna say the name of the show right now, but it's going down, nigga. But I'm saying what could I do to create a space where I got the green screen set up where I got like my own little area. It's like a small little space where I could talk my shit and I could bite motherfuckers up and talk their shit type shit. I'm wondering like what I don't know what I got to do and what I got to.
The best thing to do is your lighting.
The lighting. So
yeah, focus on your lighting. Get like a bright light that you can flash on the green screen so that you don't cast a shadow.
Okay. So should the light be frontal or background?
It can be on the sides, but it got to be out of the frame.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to focus on your lighting, and then
I'm gonna do some ghetto ass shit. I'm gonna do a ghetto ass setup, nigga. But I'm gonna get this shit popping. It's gonna be ghetto as fuck. I'm gonna put the lighting. You say it gotta be no shadow.
Yeah.
So
yeah, don't have a shadow on the green screen. And honestly, too, it's actually good if you're gonna do green screen and you don't know how to use OBS. It's actually good to get StreamYards because StreamYards have chroma key built into it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can green screen with StreamYards too.
Nigga, that's what's up.
So the Zoom got chroma key built into it also. Chroma key is the software that you use that picks up the green screen and it keys in whatever photo or whatever background you want. So you got to pick like a background that you would like, and then you can key it in. But it only works if your lighting is correctly and it on the camera it can pick up the screen, and then it'll key everything out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Thank you.
Yeah. See, I can do a tutorial on it, but like dudes got to be wanting the knowledge, man. White people would damn near benefit off that knowledge more than brothers here, So,
bruh, I got so many ideas where I don't even have the necessary shit to really produce
Yeah, you just gotta start.
the content type shit. But you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
Like,
you got a
I-
phone right now. I mean, you can always do. You can always. I mean, I don't recommend people to do it, but if that's a way to get you to start, you know what I'm saying. So you know what you're doing. That's a start. You know, you can always get on your phone and do podcasts that way. You know, just make sure you got a quiet back room. Make sure it's picking up your audio good, and then just rock from there. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with using
Okay.
your phone. My thing is that
Yeah.
when you become too comfortable, or even if you got a stride or something is good, you know, your phone could be one show, but then when you around your microphone, that's another show. You know, you can split it that way. Okay, I do the phone show today. You know, that's a show that I do in the morning. I usually do that on my phone, and then tell people, okay, yeah, you know what, I'm at my studio at night, so I do the more professional show at night. You know, people would like that. You know, or people want to see you know, they want to see an effort that you put in, because once the value of content creating starts to raise, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people gonna get weeded out, or they're gonna just really have to learn on the fly, especially if they're already running a show. I'm trying to teach y'all how to really do this,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
so you guys know how to run a show all together, because there's gonna be times when y'all live and certain things are gonna happen, and you're gonna have to pick up on how to you know, how to move and what to do, and be real situational, man. And that stuff is only learned with experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like I said, when you become a content creator, you know, you got to get those first 50 shows out the way. You know, people are harping on their first show. You don't want to have your best content be on your first show, and then the rest you're like, well, I don't know what to talk about and all this other stuff. You can do 50 shows, you're in it. Look at Mace. Mace hit the ground running. Mace, what are you in the 80s now, right? Or are you at 100? I don't know if Mace is still here. Mace,
Yeah, that's
Mace,
my nigga too. Mace doing his motherfucking thing. Hella Factory. Yeah.
Mace, you still here?
Yeah, I think Macy's are probably in the 80s.
Yeah, Mace probably in his 80s, about to eclipse 100 soon, before the end of the year. So he's getting a whole bunch of experience points.
Like, bro, I see, like I've had YouTube channel for years, for like maybe 15 years, bro. I don't know how to gain the interest of people, because I can be I can be boring, but I can be, if I'm talking my shit and I'm sauced up, I mean, what I'm saying, like, if I could gain momentum off of other people's talking points of certain shit, then I'm a live nigga. But I'm always a live nigga. But I don't know how to
Well, you gotta have your note.
produce the content myself, and it be live. It'd be live like
I'll
that.
tell you what to do. I'll tell you what to do. In your situation, you gotta see what talking points that you like, and then take notes while you're actually talking to people. Take notes. You know what I'm saying? Just jot down. Okay, that's a good topic.
I'm not a good conversation starter. I'm not.
Yeah, you're more of
a swinger. Like,
you're more of a shock
I
value
swing-
entertainer.
Yeah, I'll swing off of what somebody is already saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Type
But
shit.
like certain
Go
things
ahead.
that they talk about made you swing. So those are good topics that you can touch on. And you don't have to do long videos. You can do 10, 15-minute videos. Just
Yeah.
speaking your mind on the topic.
Yeah.
That's all. But like I said, you just
got
got to
you.
figure out during conversation what you know, got you excited to put your input in, and write that down for a later date, so you can chime in on it. You know.
There you go. I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
that. That's what's
Shout
up.
out to Cut. He said, DJ Kuda, I think Donovan Sharp has have the perfect fan base. He has suburban black and white boys as fans. That's why I said. And once he starts really flexing that, niggas here gonna fall in line. It's like Chief Keef. I like to call it the Chief Keef effect, or like the XXX Tentacion, or the Little Uzi Verts, or you know, those group of rappers that you see. You go out to them shows, man. It'd be a mixed crowd. It'd be suburb black kids, couple people from the hood, but mainly in their entourage, and some white kids. They loved them. Man, Chief Keef would not. Man, Chief Keef would be dead if he had to depend on black people alone. dead. So
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying is that, you know what I'm saying? The best fan bases to have is mixed. You get you get some suburb black kids. That's why Red sings the blues. He's gonna blow up.
yeah.
I can always Red is gonna blow up.
If people are minimizing him, you know, he's getting, you know, a few views in there, but guess what?
He's
He's
doing his
already
job.
establishing himself to do. Look, he's doing interviews. Why? Because the people are gonna come back. That name,
Yeah.
that whoever is interviewing, they're gonna come back to his video.
Yeah, Red is gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Coach Greg Adams, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with white people taking a liking to you, man. You got, you know, there's a lot of people you can teach. That's not, you know, Steve the Dean.
Capitalism.
Steve the Dean is a bit corny, but corny works. So that's good for him. You know, shout out to Steve the Dean. And I
He's
don't
been
mean
here
that in
for
a,
years.
longevity. I don't mean that in a bad way. But Steve the Dean he had to start collabing with other people to kind of get up out of his shell. Steve the Dean's in his shell. He's one of those guys where it's his way or no way.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's gonna kind of do it his way. But at the same time, he was helping other people too. But you know, he gonna have to get up out of his shell. Because I see Coach
Man.
EO working with them, and then I saw Coach EO working with Rosebud in his shell too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Yeah,
try to get
That's
I'm gonna
my
try to get
nigga.
Rosebud on the
Rosebud,
show.
that's my nigga right
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna try to get Rosebud on the show
I fuck with the
because
OGs, but yeah, go ahead though. My fault.
yeah.
Bakuda, you know why? You know why all this collaboration is happening, though. You wanna know why? The pandemic.
Yeah, they're gonna have Steve and them gonna have a second wind. You know, y'all don't. I mean, I'm not counting that man out for nothing, man. Steve got some good knowledge. It's just some of the stuff is outdated. You know, he's not up with the times.
The DJ Kuda say game is over. See, you that audio always cracks me up, man.
He's not too far up with the times, man. There's some stuff that he can tighten up on, but you know he has to be open to hear it. He's not willing to hear it because he believes it works the same way, and to a degree it does work the same way. But you got to switch up. It's not the same way. See, the game is like clothing. The game is like clothing. One day, shout outs to Fasting is Life. I didn't even notice until now. Thank you, bro. The game is like clothing, man. Hold on. The game
let me transfer some funds, nigga. I got you though. Cool.
It's all good, man. The game is like clothing. One day it's cool to wear a red shirt, and then the next day it's cool to wear a blue shirt. It's not that you know, it's not like it changed. You got to change shirts. So one day, you know, when you apply in the game, it's like, okay, I gotta have on a red shirt today. You gotta fit yourself to the occasion. Then it's like, okay, all right, today I need to wear a blue shirt. It's vital for me today to wear a blue shirt or a red shirt or a black shirt. But what we're doing is still wearing shirts. Nothing changed. It's just the cloth and the fabric and the texture and the color of the shirt changed. You're still getting up and putting on a shirt. See what I'm saying? So that's the game. It's just that he's like, man, you gotta wear this red shirt, and this red shirt is it. You know, people can find a way. They can find a way. They can find a plug, a pull. You know, and that might work. But sometimes too, when you know, sometimes it's better for them to teach their method, because when you do it one way, you know what I'm saying? You can get a whole bunch of women, but you're gonna go through a whole bunch of rejection too, not adjusting. But the whole point of learning certain methods is to get women. So it's not like they lied to you. Same thing like mode 1. If you're mode 1 the whole time, you're gonna lose some women in the process, but you are getting women in the process. But you got to go through some type of trial and error or some type of ringer. And a lot of guys, that's what they don't want to go through. They don't want to go through no type of trial and error, no type of ringer to grow. Yes.
What they see, the thing with the mode 1 they see, and shout out to Alan Roger
Curry. Yeah, and shout out to him. He got a paperback version of his book.
My thing is because like now, me myself, I was a sport. I'm still a sport nigga. I can still hoop now, right now. But I'm just saying, growing up, like I had a certain allure to where motherfucker was like, oh, this motherfucker's going to make it. He's going to get out. He's going to get out of the hood. He's going to get out of here.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of, it was like, no, son, bro. It was no effort. It was no effort when it came from me getting bitches, bro. I didn't have to spit shit. And sometimes, if it was a bitch that I really liked, she was really fine as fuck. Like I done had some bear. I'm telling you, where it get to some poetic, intimate type talking, conversation type shit. That was some different shit. But for the most part, like, bro, I was being me.
Right. Well, I
So
mean, that's the
there was
thing.
no effort. All right, go.
No, but you're right. But see, that's the thing. The times have changed. You know, you got to be that same way, but in a different way now. You know what I'm saying? Because you understand the basics of where it came from. You know, and that's why I said some things are better off learning in your youth than trying to learn it at 30 and 40. Man, you can't teach
Yeah.
these people something that should have took place in their youth, in their 30s and 40s. It's gonna sound. It's gonna sound. Yeah, it's gonna sound. It's gonna sound. It's gonna sound corny to them. You know what I'm saying? But
Because
I
they
know
already
you
have
look.
a habit.
Yeah, but I know you look back in hindsight and it's like, damn, I'm glad I kind of went through that process because he said the voicemail is undefeated. I know,
My
right?
thing is, man, if I didn't have that experience, bro,
Right.
I'll be looking stupid as fuck right now.
Right,
And
right.
I'm 36. If
Right.
I didn't go through that shit and I didn't see and experience the reaction that I received from certain shit that I was already doing,
Yeah.
I'll
It's
be
good
looking
to
dumb
look
as fuck if I didn't experience.
but you learn it's a blessing. It's good to look stupid in your youth because now when you're older, man, and you paying for that stupidity, that's why it pays to be broke. I don't think y'all hear me. I say it pays to be broke. Because if you look stupid and you broke, you won't lose nothing. You ain't got nothing to lose. You got to rely on your instincts and stuff like that. But if you coming in here trying to learn them lessons, being a grown ass man with bank accounts and assets and stuff that some motherfucker can finesse and take from you, you know, a motherfucker taking that lollipop from you at 13 don't sound too bad, does it? I'd rather a motherfucker take a lollipop from me and clown me about it than somebody taking cars, houses, and kids and shit. That shit is not fly. At all.
I agree with that shit, man.
I'd rather a girl game.
You putting a stamp on this
y'all gotta
shit.
get
Go ahead,
y'all gotta get gamed out of lesser shit so you don't get gamed out of the bigger shit. You know, a girl take your butter crunch cookies or finesse you out some Legos or you know what I'm saying, or certain other things, man. It's better to lose that than to grow old and lose something else. You know? But
this the thing too, Kuda. It's niggas in these spaces where they're working on their craft or whatever that they're doing. Motherfuckers is going to become millionaires in this.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a next batch of millionaires
because of the mindset that they have.
Right now.
Even myself, I don't talk about it. I'm just saying because of the mindset.
Yeah.
So all this other butterfly bullshit with the bitch, nigga, hell no. Get your motherfucking paper, nigga, and focus your skill, whatever you able to do. I got a lot of different talent, and I know a lot of brothers got the same type of talents, nigga. And that's what is going to give motherfuckers strength.
Yeah, you gotta. That's the thing. You gotta apply it. And the hardest thing to do is get the ball rolling. You know, don't put it off, man. You gotta start it. This got to be a habit. You know, got to be a habit. To you know, success is a habit. It's a habitual trait.
And you know what's gonna happen. And you know what's gonna happen when you got your strength. Bitches is gonna fall in your motherfucking lap, nigga. That's a hell of a factory. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
But you
ain't doing it. But you ain't doing it for the
right.
You're doing it for you.
Right. And by the time that happens, you should be in a position of mental power, and that's what dudes want. They don't want to be. A lot of guys really don't want to be the high value man. They want his options. They want that. They want that position of power or what they perceive as power, man. Because man, when
Yep.
y'all start dealing with a whole bunch of women, man, y'all gonna realize, man, they waste your time, all
Yeah,
kinds of stuff, man. You
they
got to
waste
learn how
our
to be
time.
productive. You got to shuffle them. You know, then one day you like this girl, the next day you don't.
Hella factory, bro. That's Supreme
Yeah.
Factory right there. What you just said, bro.
Yeah,
Supreme
yeah,
Factory.
I mean, if
yeah.
you think about all the
And y'all
men
want
who are
girls at your house, man. Y'all don't understand when you got
yeah.
a crib and you got girls coming over, they leaving shit. Girls ruining your sheets, eating food, nigga,
They
don't
don't
let you
even
have some,
clean up.
don't let you have some nice carpet. Man, these motherfuckers will drop chicken on your carpet, chocolate, fucking what else?
This nigga said
Smoking in,
They won't even vacuum. They won't even vacuum your carpet.
man.
They won't be. You know what? You know what, love? Do you need anything? Let me. They won't even have to ask you. They'll just do it. That's femininity. You
Fucking
don't say it. You do.
leave glitter all over the place. Y'all ever try to get glitter out your sheets? Come on, man. And then they be leaving shit.
Nigga, you kill me with the chocolate, nigga. We're good.
Right, bros be leaving shit. Going home drawless. Panties somewhere in your house and shit. It's crazy, man. You gotta have a lost and found box. That's another thing. That's in players number 1 too. You have a lost and found box that you can put away. But any type of earrings and shit that you see that they done left in your crib, you have a lost and found box. So you put that joint right in there. So when she, you know what I'm saying, when she says that she come back.
What about that little powder spray? Like it's like a makeup, but it's like a powder, like a squeeze, almost like the squeeze with where if you got a child, you gotta squeeze the motherfucking snot out, the snot bubbles out your kid's nose and shit. But it's the same type of shit that where it's like a powder, it's like a powder press, like almost like a powder.